Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and I'm inviting you to join my Patreon. Don't know what a Patreon is? It's my official video diary with only exclusive content that you won't see anyplace else. It's easy to join. Just visit patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart. Here's what you'll find on my Patreon. A day in my life, whether that's dinner with friends or a typical workday. Live Q&As with members of my Patreon about each episode of the T.S. Madison Experience and what I was really thinking. I'll even bring you on vacation with me. The video will make you think that you were right there. And last but not least, for all of my aspiring writers, I give you firsthand, one-on-one, personalized attention, answering all of your questions about publishing and self-publishing. So what are you waiting for? Join now. Swipe up or visit www.patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart. I'll see you soon. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Craig the Writer. Do it now. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts, in my voice, on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. Now, So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow. So go ahead and hit the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button. And turn on that little bell so that you get a notification every single time that I go live or I upload something new. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I am Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, and everything in between. We are at Aunt Elliott's house. And the reason why, wait a minute, I got a little piece of wrap in there.
Because you got shit everywhere.
I brought Aunt Elliott a little lunch today. And I came over here because I was bringing you lunch. You told me later that you was making that banana pudding, girl. I did not know nothing about. I was not coming for no banana pudding.
What did they leave without it for?
And Zelmer, I just saw your comment roll by. Zelmer.
What did Zelmer say?
Yes, since I'm here, Ramia, I'm definitely going to take a peek in that water. Zelmer, I'm going to file this under people who don't follow instructions. Now, you all know that when we went to the cabin, those of you who went to the cabin last year, remember we did the activity where I had you all write down all of the things that you want to accomplish this year, and you were supposed to put your address on it, and I was going to mail it to you. Well, I was going through those envelopes the other day, and guess who didn't put their motherfucking city and state or zip code? Zelmer. He got the street number and the name.
Maybe figure he lives in Atlanta.
No, he ain't in Atlanta. He's in Georgia, but he ain't in Atlanta.
Okay.
And so then Lynn sent me a screenshot. It was like, I was able to mail all of them except for this one.
Zelmer.
So Zelmer, you won't be getting one. But anyway.
You ain't shit.
So no, I had to go and find your city, and he told me he was drunk. Good. Did I already say good day? Thinkers?
She needs some ginkgo logo. You said it.
And then here's the other thing. Those of you that were on the live yesterday, and I said to you all that, since we had that extra money that you all had donated to the TSA workers, that I had never. So what it was a while ago now. Because I've been traveling, it's been some weeks since this happened, but they were really nice. One day, me, Randy, and this has been a while now because Randy ain't even been on the live in a while with me and Greg. But anyway, me, Greg, and Randy were on the live on Friday. And Greg said, I want to do something really nice for somebody. And I don't know who said it. It was either Randy or Greg. Or maybe I said it. I don't remember. Somebody said, well, maybe we could do something for the TSA workers. Because they hadn't been working. They had just gone back to work. And so the money that they donated in, that they were sending to us through our Cash App that night.
Mhm.
And then when we made this announcement, they started donating more money. We donated all of that to people who work in TSA. So there was one lady who was on the live. I think she's in Jersey. Her husband is a TSA agent. So we sent 1,700 to him.
Oh, nice.
And then I had this other $1,700, and it was another TSA worker.
Y'all had that much in the bank?
It was 3,400 bid. And so the other guy didn't. He said he didn't feel comfortable sending in his ID, sending a picture of it, so to prove that he worked for TSA.
Okay.
But what I didn't share with you all, that I'm going to share with my sister Elliott. You know me, I had gone all on LinkedIn and everything, and I didn't see anything about TSA. When I went on his LinkedIn, it was showing like, it showed that he had worked for the government at some point, but it was old. It wasn't like current. It wasn't.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't feel comfortable doing it. And then when he didn't send the ID, and I'm not saying that he was lying, because maybe he does, but I couldn't find anything to verify that he currently worked for TSA.
Correct.
So I still had that 1,700, but then I've been traveling and I never got a chance to do anything else with the other part of it. So then one day I was leaving Houston. We had a show in Houston, and that was what, back in April? That was in April.
Yeah.
And the TSA, when I was going through TSA, the TSA agent said, "Come on, Craig." I said, "Hey girl, how you doing?" So we got to talking. I said, "Oh my God, I got this money that I need to donate to a TSA person." I said, "Email me." And I gave her my email. And I told her to email me, and I'll send her I didn't never tell her how much it was. I said, "I'm gonna email you the money." I mean, not email you, but I'm gonna send you the money. She sent me the email, but now I can't find the damn email.
Oh, Jesus.
And I've been scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing. So what we've decided, but I had to talk to them too, because it was part of it is their money, because I'm adding to it as well. But I wanted to find out from them, where did they want to give the money? Because it really was about benefiting the people who were who watched the live consistently, da da da. So anyway, last night we decided that we're gonna pay utility bills for people. Now, this brings me to this point. Some of you don't follow instruction.
Pay utility bills for supporters or TSA or who?
Supporters.
Okay.
People who maybe, this is the honor system. And I said that you can go ahead and send something. You can send your bill over here, and you don't really need to be.
That's Randy. You can send that bill over here.
That's who?
Randy.
Now, this is who fat ass and came over here for some motherfucking cheesecake. I mean, some banana pudding. Look at him. So he didn't drove his raggedy ass all the way over here for some motherfucking banana pudding.
Well, is that what I do? That's what we
I didn't know you were coming over here, bitch.
That ain't none of your goddamn business.
Yo, it is my goddamn business, because you ain't had no motherfucking business driving all the way outside of the city to come and get no motherfucking banana pudding. But if I ask this raggedy bitch to meet me at the gym, bitch, he ain't gonna come and meet me in no gym.
Don't ask me, because I've been on it lately. You might want to ask me. However, bitch, you know I'm driving across town for some goddamn dick, bitch. Huh? Huh?
If I'm gonna drive across town, it's gonna be for some ass. But anyway. What's going on? I was like, who the fuck is knocking at your door? I didn't even know you were on your way over here.
Now here's the real gotcha. Look, I ain't looking at the fucking direction, so I got literally over here. I done came into the other side. I ain't pushed no goddamn buttons.
And another thing.
The gap was open.
And I'm gonna get back to you all about this utility bills that we about to do. Is it now unsafe over here? Those of you know that I used to
Don't do that.
So he ain't never been over here before. He came over here for the express purpose for getting that banana pudding. I used to live over here with Elliott. When I wrote my second book, I wrote it sitting right here. And I'm gonna show you the closet where I recorded Words Never Spoken, the audio version. Because this bitch keeps so much stuff in his closet that it was padded like I was in a studio.
Here's the real question.
It was padded like.
We have a shindig over here. You got the areas over here with family and fun and shit. What's going on? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm pulling them. I said, "Oh, this bitch is never like this."
Right, now let me tell you how I done pulled up to the gate, and I'm about to go into my phone to get the code to open up the gate. The shit all rammed to the side. It ain't got rough over here.
It ain't got rough. This
No, you got some ghetto bitch going to them apartments and ran through the fucking gate. That's what it is.
When I say that motherfucking door, that gate was up,
She
Yeah. She was leaning.
It's leaning. It's all in the bush.
But they kept up the aesthetics. They kept up the aesthetics.
I pulled out, so I guess I ain't gonna need the code. So then when I get to the door, this bitch gonna say, "How'd you get to my gate?" I said, "Bitch, it was open."
It was open. It was given open.
He ain't call, I'm like, the phone ain't ring. How bitch you get
Right? He's like, "How the fuck you get in?" Meanwhile, even if the gate was not broken, I got the code.
Right.
You still gonna have to call me, bitch. You still gonna
No, mine is the code that opens it.
No, they don't work no more, bitch.
Oh.
The new manager for the apartment, she took all that out because people were misusing the code, so she took them out. People in them fucking apartments.
Well, Randy, I'm gonna make your visit over here worthwhile. It's not even gonna be just for this banana pudding, bitch. We're gonna go up in that attic and see what he got up there.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm out for that. Some tricks and treats and shit.
Hey,
Right.
I'm out for some tricks and treats.
I was over here luxury in my bedroom watching movies. Ain't shit in that attic.
And this is really, really nice.
What movie were you watching?
I was watching a Tubi movie.
Oh.
Of all people.
Yeah, this is the. Let me show you guys around.
Don't be sure it's some junk in that honey.
Oh well.
You can go ahead. Don't judge me, bitch, because that room is. I'm telling you shit on this line.
But wait a minute. Watch this. This bitch gonna say it ain't nothing up in the attic. Soon there will be.
Yeah.
All this shit is for the cabin. Don't fucking.
Oh, this is for the cabin?
Well, not all of it, but some of it.
Oh, so you girls who have not signed up for the cabin yet, you're playing yourself. My sister got stuff for the cabin. So these are things for the cabin. You know, we do our little giveaways and stuff. So if
she's one of those girls that like to collect a lot of shit.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, gadgets are good.
Shit, I gotta make boxes and shit. That's cabin shit, girl.
This is the stuff for the cabin needs. You know, we do giveaways and stuff.
Yeah, we need to pack all this shit up.
Uh-huh.
This is really
Girl, you can barely almost not even see the TV.
No, go out the front.
Girl, listen, when you live in a community and you got one of these, it's giving, be careful.
Good, you always do. I don't care where I live. That's
Okay? Is this still the massage room?
Child, that's the catch-all room.
How many members is it?
3, no 2,
Oh.
3, no 2. Don't do that.
Girl, we need to do another. Where's the light? We need to do another homeless giveaway. I see trays and trays of toothbrushes.
That was for the cabin from last year.
But
But
they
they
so
go away.
Look at it. We got to do a homeless giveaway. Look at all these toothbrushes.
Look at all these shimmers and shacks and lotions and potions
Right.
and shit.
That bitch is nasty.
Look at all of this.
No idea you be doing shit like I
I tell you, that bitch is a pack rat.
It's all organized. That's what I love.
And well, we at a shoe store.
Don't do that. Bitch, you got just as many as I do. They just in a closet, whore.
Look.
Oh, I want one of these shea butters.
You can have one. You need to
Raw,
stop.
that's raw butter, sharp, raw.
You really need to stop, Craig. You got the same amount of shit.
Girl, this is fun, honey. Y'all didn't know I was gonna come shopping.
For free.
For free, and get the banana pudding.
Wait, what is that over there?
We're going behind.
What? All of this up here. Dr.
Lotions
Molasses.
and potions and shit.
Should I buy shit when it's on sale?
We got this one. We were in Hawaii. This Medicube stuff.
Brandon, you can get you some bad.
Girl, she got paper towels and stuff.
Some, honey.
I'm looking. That's another one, Craig. Honey, that goddamn.
Why he need all these? Felicia live like this too?
No. Well,
Look, Felicia live like this too?
Felicia does have a lot of lotions and potions. I have get bought candles probably the last 10 years.
Really?
That bitch don't play.
And what's this, a towel warmer?
That's how woman, uh-huh.
Craig acting new. He know this shit been in here.
Right. And
You got the damn camera.
Girl, she got greenery up here.
Right.
This was the massage room, God.
So it was real zen.
Roseanne.
It was real zen.
See with the Buddha over here, it was real, honey.
Giving Nam Yo Ho Renge Kyo.
That part.
Giving Nam Yo Ho Renge Kyo.
It was very relaxing.
Okay.
You have to get rid of some of this shit before it expires. So give it to the folks.
Right. Randy, come see if you can see this ingrown hair on my neck.
Fucking ingrown
'Cause I think my sister got a cataracts.
I got it. Go ahead, Randy. Go.
Where the light?
I got it. That bitch ain't got no hair on.
Where the tweezers? They where?
You know, I used to do this with an old roommate. Craig, do you remember that girl? Let's get this on film.
There was a girl who had ingrown hairs in her neck.
One of my old girlfriends that I used to
It's right here.
remember that girl, honey? I'm scared to say her name, honey, because I don't know if that girl's still in the PM. But you remember the girl? I didn't know that bitch was a stunt queen. We was roommates in Stone Mountain, and I came in, and this bitch was getting arrested every other day. Come from there, yeah. I said, "Girl, what's going on?"
She was getting arrested.
Yeah, every other day. She had tickets and shit. I said, "Girl, what are you doing?"
That
That girl's room, that bitch went to jail. She got all kind of electronics and shit under her bed and shit. That bitch talking about go to what was the what was the place? It wasn't Montgomery Ward's, but right after Montgomery Ward's, Service Merchandise.
Service merchandise.
Somebody go take that shit back so get me out of jail. That bitch had over $13,000 worth of merchandise in her room. I'm not playing. 1,300. I'm sorry. 1,300.
1300. Okay.
But yeah. Oh, okay. Then what happened?
I got a hair bomb. But I want you to get the hair if it's hairs.
Give me some alcohol swab first.
I just did the black soap on it. So it be dried out.
But right here, I see it.
Yeah, but see if there's any hairs coming out of the actual bump.
Bitch, Ellie, you ain't got
Wait, you need to wash your hands.
that part.
You just
And
get
Ellie, give me some readers so I can kind of.
I got two blind bitches in here.
Right, honey, we all over 50, girl.
Trying to get no, I'm not over 50. I'm at 50. You girls are over 50. I'm at 50.
I need some readers.
Girl, this girl got readers. She done went to the CVS or somewhere and she got a drawer full of readers.
No, that's right.
Look. She got a bunch of readers too.
Can't see a motherfucker.
She got a bunch of chargers in there, cell phone charge, Android, iPhone. She only had on Android. But she got chargers for Androids.
It's really nice.
Here, you gonna put these bangs on top?
Oh, yeah. And we need some light, Craig.
I need to get somebody young.
I'm telling you, the hair has not come through.
Come on here. That's what I'm thinking too, Craig. It's not. It's not.
Cut that bitch to get it open.
Yeah,
Hand him a dirty razor. Bitch, that razor like it's rusted.
Basically,
I don't think it's.
industrial razor, bitch.
Wait a minute, wait. Bitch, you squeezing it.
I just know what the fuck I'm doing.
All I need you to do.
I know what I'm doing. I worked at Sephora. I hate to how the girls get you with the credentials. And that's how the girls get you. Girl, I worked at
As
Sephora.
if that qualifies you.
But I have proper training.
Let me show you how I want you to do it.
Until
Okay.
it comes.
Give me your arm.
God damn these, they still can use them.
Because they don't fit. You were about to say they fit.
Bitch, through these, I can see your soul.
They look a little small. I want you to like pull the skin like this and then just tweeze.
Yeah.
Don't be jumping the tension it, bitch.
Here she go. She telling me how to do it. I'm telling
You see any hair?
It's not raised yet. It's not.
It ain't no hair coming out of it.
Oh, I
You
told
you need for it to get the pus in it and then pull it. Yeah, I don't think
the
it's
hair
just
hasn't come through yet.
And actually, you better be very careful. Don't really do too much at this stage because you're it'd be permanent damage. Yeah, you have to be
All right,
careful.
but I'm gonna put my salve on it when I get back to the
No, put some salicylic.
Yeah.
Put some salicylic on
Yeah,
it.
just
That'll
like
take care of it.
So what?
Some salicylic acid.
Oh, okay. I've been using NID or whatever it's called.
Let me. Is it salicylic in it?
It's an orange little can.
Yeah, it'll bring it to the surface. And then
Yeah.
it'll pop right
Be
in.
patient, girl. Give it a few days.
Uh,
Fuck out of here. So much in a hurry.
Girl, they want to see upstairs.
You want to anticipate all this. Craig, can we go
Girl, you got it?
tomorrow?
Can we go where? Yeah, I'm here till the end of the month. You said, can we go where?
To the Beltline tomorrow.
I'm gonna tell you where we're gonna go. Ryan asked me the other day about going Wednesday to our little spot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, I said,
went to the other place Wednesday.
Which other place?
Sir.
oh, you did?
Yeah, it was cute.
Was your girlfriend there hosting?
Kiki Wyatt.
She I'm gonna be careful.
What was Kiki Wyatt doing?
She is such a good talent. But when I say that thing is tick, boom,
She is definitely tick tick boom.
boom.
She is tick.
Then I showed Randy the house. She's very talented, but she got a nasty disposition.
She tick tick boom.
But she has when I say a beautiful voice, and then when I say that back up, she got like 4 little minions that be around her.
Right.
They goes in.
They good.
They good. Yeah, you
Seemed like I was telling y'all something before Randy got here. What was I telling them?
The money for the TSA. What you
Oh yeah. So what we're gonna do is because I never gave that money, that other part of that money for the TSA.
I'm gonna use that money. The girl had to go get a new car.
I'm gonna. So what I was saying was like how Zelma didn't pay attention and follow instruction. I asked you guys specifically to send your actual utility bill. I need to be able to see the bill. And some of you, y'all didn't screenshot what was owed. All you did was screenshot the box with how much was down there.
Oh, you want to see like the
No,
account?
I need to see. I need to see the bill. Like
Like the item?
some of y'all, yeah, I need to, yeah. Some of y'all knew exactly what to send, and I was like, okay. And they weren't even too bad. Some of them were like $100. Some of them were like $169. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock those out.
Oh, you already got some inquiries?
I already got some.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
now the deadline, I done already told y'all.
But Craig, I thought it was the second person with the TSA that time.
Since you paying light bills, bitch, there's mine.
Right. It's right there.
George, great stuff. Since you giving away, come on, I'm joking.
How long you got over here?
Huh?
How long you been over here?
Since 2009.
Oh, okay.
But so some of you knew exactly what to send, and you sent it exactly. But some of y'all didn't zoomed in down to the little payment box with just the amount. And I'm like, girl, no, I'm not.
Girl, where'd you get acrylic nails?
We not.
Elliott, look at me. When did this girl get acrylic nails?
This is not acrylic nails.
Goddamn lie, girl. I know acrylic when I see it.
Is that what it's called?
Is it a hard?
It's gel.
It's gel. Yeah.
Oh, gel.
Bitch, they gloss them.
Gel is acrylic.
I don't know.
Oh,
But I know they're done. I know them girls are done.
that Andrew got me doing this.
Oh,
When I went,
it's something else.
yeah, I was somewhere with him, and he was like, "Oh, I get gel." I said, "Gel." So this is our third time.
It makes it last longer.
It does,
Yeah.
and it's kept me from biting my nails. Usually, I bite my nails when I'm just thinking. And
How do you
Well, that's-
plastic?
no, I haven't bitten them since I've had this.
Yeah,
Randy, you want something to drink?
sure.
Tell you at home. There's a refrigerator.
Okay, I get it. What we talking
Somebody said gel is not acrylic.
about?
We were about to go
Does it
upstairs.
strengthen your nails?
I think it's just gets it long.
Hold on, let me see.
The cracks are good, bitch. I saw.
But my nails are long now. They need to be cut. I don't wear my nails this long. Yeah, no, I don't. No, this is too long for
The
me.
Asian people to do that?
Yeah,
They're very shiny.
That's what I'm saying. I saw it across the room. I said, "Oh, that bitch got some."
yeah, but I don't wear my nails this long. This is too long.
I go right near that bathroom and soak and do my own.
Yeah,
I'm very funny because I don't want to come out with no fungus.
You ain't no. Yeah, them dead.
I've always been nervous, honestly.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I told y'all I used to have a fungus on my toe. This was years ago. And this Bayesian woman. What was funny about
What
that?
was she?
Bayesian. Meaning she was from Barbados.
Asian?
Barbados.
No, she's from Barbados.
Barbados. That's
Oh,
what.
that's what they
This
call
bitch gonna say black and Asian. No, she's Bayesian, honey. She's from Barbados.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Yes, or you can say Barbadian.
That's what I thought. Shit.
So anyway,
This is cute.
this bitch said black and Asian.
Black and Asian. Yeah, he did something like that recently too. Go ahead, Chris.
So years ago, so the lady told me, she said, you need to get you an aloe plant.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
And she said, crack that girl open and get that
you get the fungi?
gel out of the aloe. She said, put it on your toe. She said, just put it on there every time you think about it. Bitch, that shit went right on the way.
Okay.
People need to do that stuff, letting us get brown and crusty.
Right, instead of that goddamn Lamisil too, because that shit fucks with your kidneys or something after a while.
Okay.
It's a
A
pill.
lot of shit filters through your kidney.
Yeah, but everything filters through your kidneys.
Don't take the girl to the attic, honey.
Oh, this gonna be fun. You don't want that?
I'm coming behind you.
Come on.
Because my shit is clean upstairs.
I'm gonna show you all where I used to sleep, where I used to stay.
This place looks like it's cute.
And I'm gonna show you all where I used to the garage. And
Yeah, trying to listen.
I'm gonna show you all where I used to sleep. I told y'all this is where I wrote my second book, sitting right there.
Well, these steep ass stairs.
Ain't they steep? This why that bitch always falling.
Yeah, we be talking. That's all.
This is where I used to sleep. Now it didn't look like this when I was here. He's changed it.
Cute. Hong Kong, Atlanta, Dallas, Fort Worth, and LA.
Uh-huh.
That's cute.
He's changed the room around, so none of this was in here when I was here.
Very tourist. He was very tourist. This is cute though.
Uh-huh.
It's the travel room, girl.
Yeah, the travel room. Yeah.
Is this why I did it? Is this why I read the book?
Yeah, but this I told you is no longer like
This is where I recorded my second book. The first book, Words Ever Spoken. I recorded the audio version, but he didn't have this closet system in here at the time. This closet system wasn't here,
It was
but
packed with pillows and
it
stuff.
was packed with pillows, and I used to sit in here with a stool and a microphone, and I would close the door, and I would do it late at night
Oh, this is nice.
Thank you, man.
because you don't really hear anything moving around like outside,
Yeah.
and uh-huh. And so
You need to get into staging. What?
And this was
Staging for places.
this was the bathroom. I would come and take my shower. But again, the bathroom didn't look like this. He renovated.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked different.
Yeah. So, yeah, when you was here.
It was a bathtub and a curtain where you would pull it to take a shower when I was here. And then here's the attic. You see, his attic is a walk-in.
Oh, that's
It ain't even going upstairs. You know how you got to pull down the...
Yeah. What's this Wolverine?
Bitch, it's hot in here.
It's hotter than a Texas horse treatment.
Ah!
Girl. Look, Craig, look. Look, Craig, look. Give me. Gotta catch your breath.
Right. All right, so let's keep your eyes open for anything you might want.
Then we can all
What's this string right here? We got a duck under this.
Yeah, you got.
Oh, bitch, I done fell over.
Girl, he got cups and shit.
Right.
Girl, you got all these cups. Why am I buying plastic cups?
We need to take these to your house. Some of them.
Right. Girl, where did all this get in here? This piping.
That's the house. Shit.
Look at all this shit.
This shit.
He didn't use the attic as a storage unit.
Elliott, this don't make no damn sense.
Girl, once upon a time he had bitch, I was gonna say a TV. Here's a TV. It's a whole. He had TVs in here. Look at paper towels.
Girl, you need an air fryer?
I do.
You can have one.
Okay.
Girl, he about to give Randy an air fryer.
Randy would step over the highest point of the damn.
The highest point.
And then
It doesn't matter which one.
And then been broke her fucking neck.
he had a mat. Look, he got rugs up here. Look at these rugs.
I'm trying to get rid of these rugs.
What's wrong with them?
Girl, ain't nothing wrong with them. It just I can't use them. You
Doesn't matter which one.
No.
Okay.
Bitch, I feel like I'm in a sauna.
Well, you'll lose weight up here, bitch.
Look at this.
Oh, that's great. 580.
Cast iron skillets. Why this shit still in the box? Toasters.
Grill.
Oh yeah.
Look at all this shit.
See, Elliott.
You need to quit with that.
Suitcases. What's over here?
This is the West Wing, honey.
What is this? A toaster oven? There's a stainless steel pizza something or another.
That's what I was looking at. What's the difference?
Child,
This one looks like it's multifunctional.
Which two? Let me see the two air fryers.
This one,
Or what's the other one?
and then this one.
I probably would do that one.
That one.
That one looks like it has more space.
it's,
Yeah.
it's probably.
But this one's this is grills and fries, right?
Easy fry and
I
grill.
want the easy fry and grill.
Well, that one doesn't grill?
I don't think so. This one's just the air fryer.
Mm.
But like you said, it's bigger.
Mm-hmm. Because this looks like it's small.
Come on, girl, we gotta get out of here. I'm learning out of breath.
This bitch about to pass out.
I'm about to pass
Oh.
out.
Be careful.
Girl, you didn't see nothing? What
That bitch don't need nothing.
I don't see nothing.
Duck Randy, don't forget the
I'm
duck.
ducking.
Girl, he got a cane in here. Anybody here need a cane?
Right.
Wow, that was my cane when I fell down the steps, bitch.
That bitch was cane when she fell. Yeah, one night she was coming downstairs at 2 a.m. and fell. Here's the other bedroom.
Elliott, you should really should get into sleeping.
He renovated this room too. It didn't look like this when I was here.
Yeah, because you have it. This is nice. You did this stuff?
No,
Damon did it.
Dang it.
He put the light
He
in.
is the best hired help. He is so good.
We just got off the phone with him. When y'all were like, what's taking y'all so long to come on? We were on the phone with Damon.
Oh, okay.
And Damon was like, well, what is Craig doing? No, Damon thought Elliott was at my house. He said, Craig don't never come to your house. I said, shut the fuck up. He said, well, what are you doing over there? I said, why you need to know?
Yeah.
Oh, here's an attic over here as well. I forgot there's another attic.
That's the East Wing.
Now, bitch, that's the attic I remember.
Elliott, this don't make no fucking sense.
Look, TVs,
You need those are the boxes for the TVs in the house.
vacuum.
What's this little cute little bag here?
Mm-hmm. What is that? A
Craig,
coffee
I want you
pot?
to will to me.
Child, that's my bag I travel with, bitch.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Look at all this stuff.
I like
Look at this. It's sectioned out.
It's shelving.
It's sectioned out.
Girl, look at that. That stuff make no sense. You know, most people got Christmas decorations and shit upstairs. Yeah, he got shit from Bed Bath. What you didn't clear out Bed Bath and Beyond when they closed up?
Out of business.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah, it was service merchandise.
What is this? A juicer?
That is a juicer.
He don't even use it. Look at the shelving. This stuff make no damn
And
sense.
that stuff for the homeless project, the shoes and stuff. I store all this shit.
Yeah, we need to get some of this stuff away
Craig is so
to the people.
Look at it. Look
Look at these bags in the bag.
at all this over here.
I love how organized it is.
Okay, bitch, I feel like I'm in a army surplus store.
You so fucking extra.
Girl, Clorox disinfecting things.
Homeless.
I'm in here sweating.
This is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah, you need to get into saving.
It's a lot of work on it.
It is, but you're good at it. You have an eye. See, this is I could never do this shit.
The pillows. Right.
I'll be having this.
So Danielle stayed in this room?
Danielle said never.
Oh, Danielle stayed in the room that I was in. Well, Danielle stayed in the hotel the first couple of nights. Because my family was at my house.
Why did she come here?
Because they was doing recording at this.
Well, we were filming our podcast.
Did you tell you posted it today? Right?
Yeah.
I want to see it.
And so she stayed over here, and then Kim, she stayed over here. Not my friend Kim, but the other Kim.
I'll get the big one. I got you.
This bedding is not. Where these sheets come from? What
I
kind of sheets are these?
got those from Marshalls.
Are they jersey?
They're cotton. They're cotton. They're light cotton with jersey mix.
They still got them in the store?
I think I got all the ones they had on the clearance line. Because they were $49 a pack. I got them for what?
He
18.
didn't took all the ones out of the store. So I would love to get some full size because I could put them for those guest bedrooms.
Yeah, those will go good. Those I'll sit there and in full because those are clean. And they're very nice and comfortable.
They look like it.
What's that?
Those sheets. On it, did you turn that light out?
Yeah. You started like, oh, sorry, I didn't.
Craig, what count are your sheets?
What count are they? Oh, that's a good question.
Shit.
What's the count? What's the thread count?
All those in there?
No, the ones that I have. I can't remember. I just got them too. They're Egyptian.
I think you turned me into an Egyptian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like a nice thread count now. Oh, but this is what I wanted to talk about one time with you guys, and I never. Where's my phone?
Come on, Randy. He got come on. Show you because
Where y'all going?
you showed them upstairs or something. Randy, that's the washroom.
Okay. These are nice.
Hey Siri, where are you? Oh, here she is, right here.
That's the hall bathroom.
Remember I told you?
It's huge. It's really huge. It's very spacious.
That's why they're trying to create them a low cost repair. Oh fuck no, I don't need them no space.
All right.
Good.
This is the
Well, you do need more steak.
that's more shit to clean.
Well,
It's gonna be
Well, then you get a girl to come to the house and clean for you.
Well, I'll let you holler, honey.
Well,
And this is the
Look, we got another storage.
girl,
Look at all this shit.
Bring your shit, girl.
Look at all this stuff.
Go on in the house, bitch.
I'll be like you when I grow up, Elliott.
this girl, I'm not even gonna show y'all out there.
Right.
Girl, what are these rugs doing right here? Rolled up.
It's away, girl.
Are you trying to get them away?
One got orange in it, the other got.
Randy, you need a rug. Is this the rug I gave you? Oh. I thought that was the rug. I thought that was the rug I gave you. This girl got the nerve to have this treadmill over here. Like she like
Audacity.
right.
Bitch, I do get on the train.
When the last time you got on it?
I don't know.
Right. See, I said when the last time you been on the girl gonna say she don't know. Couple weeks. Where you plug her in?
That's nice.
Where this plug-in is?
You got plugged in, Craig.
Let me see.
Now, where's your closet?
Right here.
Oh. I knew it was going to be all organized.
Of course it is. How you turn this on? Girl, how you turn this
We got to get you a husband.
No, I know, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You don't want no parts?
Sharon, she
I want a husband.
how I turn this on?
Girl, did you take the safety off?
I plugged it in.
You took the safety off.
You got to put the safety on, girl, because it won't let you do it. Because you got to have this on in case you fall.
Okay.
Did you plug it on?
Oh, it got to be plugged in?
It's turned on.
Okay.
Oh. Girl, can you run on this?
Yeah,
Bitch, he'd be halfway at
because
that.
I don't have the elevator. Now, girl, the wall is behind you with
Right.
with the window gun. Now,
Right.
Don't go too fast. You're gonna hit that wall.
Girl, let me see.
Quick, am I?
That's good. Yeah, they can see. Girl, you need to start running.
Fuck you. I promise.
Now you need to run. Come on, 6.0. This ain't bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now I'm running a little faster at the gym though.
Quick, I'm surprised you don't have one. I would think you would have one.
You know why? Because I don't like using treadmills.
Oh. You like the step master thing?
I use them. No. Why are you laughing?
Why are you laughing, Elliott?
Because I'm like, treadmills get boring to me.
Yeah.
It's easy, girl. Now walk on.
Oh, yeah, duh.
When I first started working out, I used to do a mile on the treadmill every day I went to the gym, like to start my workout. And I think I just got burnt out from that.
Yeah.
Be careful because it'll fuck up your knees.
Oh, yeah.
That running outside definitely will.
So do you have a maid or you clean yourself? Yeah,
I'm not crazy.
I figured that.
Excuse me? Oh, bitch, I love these floors in here. This is the first time I've seen them in person.
They got a wood.
Yeah.
Oh, those are nice.
Child, it's ceramic.
I know.
That's nice.
This ain't wood. This is ceramic tile. That looks nice.
Where the hell they get them shoes from, honey?
Girl, but
Expect that to be mine.
his feet hanging up, his toes hanging up the
That's because I'm stepping on it.
looking like Miss Netta.
Miss that, right?
Looking like Miss Netta by the toe. Where I put my
Look like Miss Netta. Is that-
right. Hanging off that slide. Where did I put my phone? Oh. So I was gonna tell y'all, remember I told y'all about I had come across
We need to do this more often.
I know.
We need to come to the Android Saturday.
Cause trust, believe it or not, that bitch replenishes that attic.
This is what I tell this bitch she needs to go over there at her house, but she ain't done it yet.
What?
You need to do this.
Let me see.
Yeah, we need to do this.
In that damn pantry.
Yeah, fact.
Oh, yeah.
We definitely need to do that.
Put those drawers in.
Yeah, that's what the house bag because I can't
How
stop.
do I put those drawers in there though?
Damn did that.
Damon could do it.
Yeah.
I still got.
In the refrigerator, that thing don't worry at the bottom.
Let me see. I'm surprised that bitch ain't got another refrigerator in that attic.
Right.
Since the ice maker don't work on this.
It don't work on the top, it works on the bottom. Cause she gonna be replaced soon.
I think I still have some in the tank.
It's very coconut now. It's got a lot of coconut.
I tried to find out a month ago. But I tried to spend out 10 minutes there mango.
I just found it not in this past week. It was good, but it's sweet. I put a little water in because it is a little sweet.
Oh.
I do that mango normally.
Oh, for real?
Oh, that's you need to have one in your house.
What?
That's it.
In case somebody gets choked, the thing in front of you.
This?
Yeah, you put it on there and you put it on or you get choked and you're by yourself, you can use that on yourself because you can't do the hot and cold on yourself.
Oh, that is cool.
So what? How do I do it?
You put it over the person's mouth and then you do that.
Oh, you don't have that direct contact.
Yeah.
You know, because some people I just don't want to do no mouth.
No.
It's for if a bitch gets choked, not if you're trying to resuscitate.
So it's like a plunger.
Yeah, to pull the
And you
food
put this-
from there, yeah.
You put this on
You
there.
know, if you live by yourself, how you gonna do it on yourself? So
Well, how you
read the instructions, girl.
so you don't know how to use it.
I've seen the video.
You get in great. You get in your eyes out for T-Mobile.
Where did this come from?
That was on the TikTok.
Oh, that TikTok
That
shot.
was-
This bitch be at home just ordering
Yeah,
shit.
just ordering shit.
That's the mouse.
So what I hear
yeah, Craig, that's
here it is. So what I hear, black people just don't, the instructions right here. Just refuse to read them.
It is in English.
No, I'm just gonna try to wing it. I'm just gonna try to put it on here.
And I meant to bring it over there for the birthday party. I'm like, we need to have some in case somebody gets choked. You know,
That's true.
who know how to do that shit? I don't.
Oh, this is small for like a baby, I guess.
Yeah. Somebody in our group is in the medical field, isn't it?
That is, he doing with babies.
Does he know how to do the Heimlich maneuver?
Yeah. I'm sure that's
How does this? Oh, I do feel it pulling.
Uh-huh.
So something is wrong.
But it's to pull it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's to pull it up.
Right.
Right. So you should get a drawing, drawn out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm gonna remember to run and grab this if I'm choking.
Kitchen somewhere, girl. You need to keep somewhere where it's visible.
But what happens with a girl like you and Randy who eat in your bedroom?
Craig, believe it or not, I really don't.
How does this benefit for a woman who eats in her bedroom?
We have a buggy.
You have this in your house. You have a fire extinguisher in that kitchen.
Now give me that.
This girl is unprepared. You go over there all the time.
Wait, no. There is one under the sink. I think. Let me see.
Wait. I think it is.
I think it's one under the sink.
I think it's a mini.
I got that and the fire extinguisher.
So what do I do with this?
Spray it up, put it out.
Where'd you get this?
I got that one. See, I got
Yeah,
this.
I'm gonna say Craig got a small one.
I think it's one under the
I
sink.
think it's one of the same.
But I'm gonna take this too.
That's in case you can't get to this one and be trying to. That's it. You open it in a put the fire. It's the same stuff that's in here. It's just in a smaller container.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Now how
I
much?
just keep coming across this stuff. Like,
Oh,
I feel like I'm not grown enough.
it's in the picture.
It's in
It's
the-
in the picture. So wait, how much is this?
I got two of them. Trying to get that off Amazon months ago. In case there's a grease fire, whatever.
Yeah.
It'll.
Yeah, we definitely would need this with Jack.
You need that in the kitchen, girl.
Can I have my banana pudding, please?
Elliot, I had no idea the attic is the atticing. So, bitch, every time.
Addicts, plural.
Plural. Addicts. Addicts.
Let me get the instructions.
What is that? Oh, that's great for mine.
This is Craig's time about clean the ass.
But you know, I ain't so how much now in New Orleans. They got you like. Did you get your little side piece?
No.
You got your pistol?
No, I
You
didn't.
got to be careful down there.
Down to the Cajun pizza.
I told you got to be careful down there.
I saw the clip with Big
Frida.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's a really look cute than the leopard.
Mm-hmm.
She look cute.
That's Craig, but that's yeah.
Elliot, thank you.
It's stuck to the top.
What?
Because I'm overloaded and I was like,
So this is the
should took some of this shit.
what flavor is this one?
No, yours is the same. I just put them on Biscoff in the middle.
In the middle, there we go.
His don't have one.
Elliot, that's the best.
Because he didn't like the Biscoff.
Oh, what? I did say that, didn't I?
You said-
It got the chessman. It got the.
Yeah, but it's got.
Oh, you didn't like the biscuit?
It wasn't that I didn't like it.
Rich. It was very decorative.
It got Lexi sweet.
Things I'm
Oh,
doing.
because on the one that egg you had, it was Biscoff cookies all the way through it.
Oh, yeah.
The Biscoff.
That was good.
Well, Randy, that need to last you for a week.
No. Craig, I kind of ration out my desserts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't eat that.
What?
And I started making him a cup. I didn't want to get that bitch mouth though. A cup?
She's so greedy.
And I don't even eat dessert like that.
Oh, that's true.
But this good.
Mm-hmm. That's your signature. Yeah,
There's not many things he can do well, but this was one of them.
And shop.
It's this. It's that little barbecue pizza that he does.
Oh, that is good. It's he got a couple of things.
Yeah, a couple things. Couple.
Salmon cakes. That's the shit.
No, that's yours. Yeah, that's 7 times.
That is not all I can do.
What does he do?
What the heck you got?
Bitch, I ain't saying you cook or had none of your
You
cooking.
motherfucking lie.
Bitch, I ain't had none since
You made the pasta salad.
Bitch, that cheap ass tired ass pasta salad.
Girl, you use a salad supreme.
That didn't ever use some salad supreme and some Italian dressing and some spiral noodles, bitch. I ain't had none of your cooking since bitch used to make them turkey chops, bitch.
With the turkey chops.
Now that bitch. I don't think they do either.
Yeah,
That's a turkey chop.
What is that? No, I mean, they're telling what
They didn't have no bone in it.
It didn't have no, bitch. It was like a pork chop. But it was called a turkey chop. You can only get them at Target. This was back in the day.
This is back in the day.
Brandy had a condo up in was it Jimmy Lawrenceville?
And you were making turkey chops.
Bitch, I don't know what no turkey chop is though.
It's the breast of the turkey. They just cut it in a pork chop.
Let's be further though, honey. If they're not making them no more, they probably wouldn't.
Right.
That's my other indication.
So we fucked them up. But no,
Greg, talking about every single time I go, I'm thinking you.
What?
I want some oxtails.
You gonna be there?
Bitch, Mike Mills. We know you travel well over here.
You just went on Campbellton Road?
Okay, Cascade.
Cascade.
I was because Dave used to live on Campbellton Road right there right down the street.
Is that the same one?
They got multiple locations.
Now I think they do.
Yeah.
Down the street from the.
That's something that's Cascade.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got a little rapport with the folks.
Oh, somebody said they still make them.
They still, okay.
But wait a minute, speaking of oxtails, bitch, you know McDonald's got oxtails now?
This ain't came
Bitch, I don't know. Bitch, we talked about it on the show in New Orleans. I said, bitch, y'all go eat. I said, y'all go eat the
Again, who's eating that?
I would not eat that shit.
bitch.
I wouldn't eat it for no goddamn McDonald's.
Yeah.
And I think it's only like $14.99. It's something crazy.
Shit, it's a fast food. What you eating?
I ain't seen no oxtail with no meat for less than $20. Oxtail.
I don't think I would do that.
No. It's just, y'all still ain't got a minute eating that motherfucking
What?
that McRib.
Oh, I don't eat fast food like that.
Okay, somebody said This Is It sells them turkey chops.
Okay. That's the other two I like them. That's the one in Stone Mountain off of Memorial.
But you're right. We didn't turkey had chops.
Right.
All right, so look, this is the thing that I wanted to share with y'all the other day. So these are things that people commented under this post.
Mm-hmm.
So this lady did a post, and her post says, he wore the shirt I got him for Christmas to their engagement party.
He wore the shirt.
So in other words, these motherfucking Amber alerts.
I didn't even hear one no one.
I had one earlier come in here, but I don't know if it was an Amber.
Somebody white.
11-year-old light-skinned black female, short brown Afro 49. Last seen, it's black.
Oh, wow. How old is she?
Last seen, she's 11. Last 11. Jesse Davis Park off Highway 92, Dallas Highway near Paulding County. Possible running away.
Oh, wow.
So,
read it again, Craig.
So she posted, he wore the shirt I got him for Christmas to their engagement party. So this is her ex.
Okay.
Right?
I got you. I'm following.
Well, somebody said the oxtails at McDonald's is a hoax.
Oh.
I was sad. That AI is.
That produced that, like, that shit is made out of.
That damn rib shit is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That shit is suspicious. And Madison was like, bitch, I eat the bone and everything on that McRib. I said, bitch, I'm right.
Ain't no way in hell that's real.
Yeah, like,
right.
And I said, don't eat that shit, and that shit is not real.
They ain't tell y'all what it was?
No, they didn't tell the hamburgers ain't real beef. It's soybeans.
It's soy, yeah.
It's not real.
It's not all beef. That's true.
It's not beef, period.
So anyway, it's all these people writing things about their ex who's now in a new relationship.
Okay.
And some trifling shit that they've done.
Oh, so that ex wore the shirt she gave him to their new relationship.
To his engagement party.
Dang.
So it's just like, are you really over me? Or
it's giving, this is the color coordination I wanted.
No, and that's what I'm saying. It's almost like, are you over me? Or did it just mean nothing to you?
I think the second. The shirt didn't mean anything to
Right. It's like, why would you be wearing that?
It's a real question. We still kept it.
Right.
Say, if I was a shirt she bought, he just put in the closet and like it didn't mean anything. It's just a shirt.
He probably didn't even think anything about it.
No, it's the color coordination.
It has significance.
But it's to her, it has significance for her.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen to this one. He named his new daughter the same name as our baby that we lost.
No,
Now
no.
that one's a little.
That's some attachment.
That's some attachment. I agree. Craig's so fucking low.
That's insensitive. Or here's the third thing. Maybe they're doing it to try to hurt you.
But I don't think that the new girlfriend, the new woman probably didn't even know that until he told her.
And that's the other thing. Now
They're not sharing.
and that's what I'm saying. And the new girlfriend has no idea that we done named our baby the same name.
Deceased baby.
That's
right.
a hit, though. Regardless, it's a hit.
That's fucked up.
That's a hit, though. Regardless of how.
That is.
Okay, listen to this.
It's a hit.
Ain't they? Bitch, they get better. Watch this. He moved her into the house we bought together, which also happens to be my childhood home.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh, fuck no.
How the hell does he keep the child at home and they brought it together?
I guess he got it
He
in the
bought her
divorce.
house. He had about
Well, he got it in the divorce.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Ooh.
Isn't that crazy? All right, watch this. Mine apparently read a poem to his bride at their wedding reception dinner. It was an original poem I wrote for him while dating.
That's intentional. That's intentional. He wants to hurt her.
I agree with Randy.
He wants to hurt her. He wanted that to sting. Yeah, he wanted that to sting.
Fucking poem that she wrote for you.
He wrote for the government.
Bitch, really?
It's verbatim?
Yeah.
Yeah, he meant to. Yeah, he wanted to do some damage.
The pastor that I introduced him to at church also officiated his wedding.
That's business.
That's business.
Right.
I agree.
I don't think that's really.
Yeah, that's his resource.
Business.
Yeah, I think that's business too.
He wore my dad's watch to his wedding.
How did he get the dad's watch, first of all?
I guess he inherited it. I don't know.
Craig, read it.
He wore my dad's watch to his wedding.
She gave that man her dad's watch.
Something.
Said,
Oh,
ain't no
what
way.
the dad gave him to?
Or maybe the dad.
Gave him to the husband at the time.
They got married with the engagement ring. Watch this.
I'm taking my.
Yeah, I want mine to go too. I just needed a little taste.
He's such a whore. Give it here.
Craig, these are good.
Aren't they good? All right, this one says, they got married with the engagement ring he bought for me, and I somehow lost 3 months before we broke up.
She didn't lose.
We broke up because I lost that ring.
She didn't lose. He found it in the same.
No, in other words, he hid it from her.
Exactly.
She never lost it at all.
Yeah, I
He's
think
recycling.
And he wanted to be out of that relationship.
Yeah.
And then he fought her about losing. How could you lose the ring?
Then what if he gave that to a new?
He did. That's what she said. He gave that. She supposedly lost the ring.
Absolutely not. That was
They fought about it.
Yeah.
They broke up, and then he used that same ring and got engaged with somebody else. Yeah, he stole that ring.
How long we go?
Mhm.
Do y'all think that's worth the breakup? Meaning,
No.
Not if you no. If
That's
you,
a symbol
no,
of the
if you
ring.
really want to be with somebody, let's just say I'm engaged to somebody, and they lost the ring or I lost the ring. If you break up with me because I lost the ring or because you lost the ring, you didn't really want to be there. I mean, like you'll be mad. I'm not saying you can't be mad. I'm happy to be pissed,
yeah.
but that's what it's.
He wants some snacks. I have snacks. She don't.
Craig.
He never got snacks.
That's also why you got that treadmill in your bedroom because you keep snacks in your house and I don't. You bitch. Yeah, he was definitely plotting before. He was like, "Yeah, let me hide this girl's ring, and then I'm gonna pick a fight with her."
Yeah, he wanted out the relationship.
Right. Slept with my best friend in a blanket I crocheted myself for him. She helped me pick out the colors when I was buying the yarn.
She's a whore.
Wow. Craig, these are really.
Aren't they good?
Let's get this down for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go first.
If you sleep with somebody's best friend, are y'all still friends?
Bet you know. You were never my friend in the beginning if you go sleep with my man.
Hey, bitch, I'm going to put the pause on.
Well,
That's your symbolism. At least I'm gonna get them tires.
something.
I gotta get a lick back. I gotta get a lick back.
That's terrible.
That's horrible. But this is so funny because my mind processing. I think this is a symbolism of where we at in the world of how cruel people are
To each other.
to each other.
Yeah.
That's your common man.
Yeah.
I think it's horrible.
I remember I had a friend, who said to me years ago, he's older than I am, but he said when he first came out and, was getting into the world, his gay mother said to him, let me tell you something. Don't you leave none of your friends at home with your man.
That's facts. Bitch, I had that found too.
Like, let's just say I'm seeing somebody and he's here with us. And I'm like, all right, let me run to the store. Let me run over to the store real quick and get something. You stay right here. And then, no, one of y'all is here. It's just one of y'all. And it's just like, you never do that because you never know what they're going to do while you're gone. But my thought is, if I can't trust I don't need to be with you.
But Gail,
and I definitely don't need to be your friend.
Gail told Oprah that, right?
I don't know.
You heard that I slept with your man. That means
she said I've lost my mind. She said I have lost my mind.
Well,
I do the same girl.
you have done that with me.
What?
Your boyfriend has been in the house with me. I've been in the house with Carlton. What the fuck? That's because you have to know the person.
Of course.
That's nasty to me. What the thought of is nasty.
But Kirk, I think this is symbolic too. You don't have those kind of friends.
No.
Right. Right.
Now, think about it.
Well, wait a minute. Elliott's saying I do.
I would piggyback up in your immediate.
You think I know somebody? Who? Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, I told this bitch. Oh, I definitely got one. Not in my immediate circle.
There are one.
No.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Huh? I'm gonna show you. Girl, they trying to whisper. I'm gonna show you.
I'm talking your immediate.
No.
Elliott, Ryan.
Not my immediate. I told Elliott one day, so I wouldn't trust that bitch.
That's what I'm saying. You don't. I say there are people.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch. Wait, you should have said New York. Mm-hmm. But yeah, because how did that bitch try to steal your soul?
Bitch.
Yeah. Yes.
So anyway, so here's the next one.
Back to
go ahead. Mm-hmm.
For all three of us to know, without you telling us directly, that's how that girl moves.
Yeah.
Because that's how that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. When you see how your girlfriend moves.
But do you agree with that? Because a lot of women live by that. Don't leave no woman in the house with your man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me or not.
Correct. And I've even heard women say, you don't even move another woman into your house.
Yeah.
I've heard women even say that.
I've heard women say that too.
Oh, that happened to her? She moved a girlfriend in?
That's worse.
No.
That's worse.
I'd have whipped her ass. And who did she? Somebody I know?
No.
Oh. She slept with him? Oh.
He said nothing happened, but the thing was, people were saying, don't do that. Now, this is the same one who went over there when the house got broke in. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
She was behind that.
No.
Yes, she was. She was behind that.
See, that level of deception, I don't know how I could, that's crazy to me.
I can't see them people no more, because that's going to be...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's going to be something big. I got to get you.
Right there.
That is
crazy.
I got to get you.
That was fun. I wish we had a video there.
Okay.
Because that bitch right there, I'm not going up them steps.
Who said that?
You! When I say, come on, let's go upstairs. That bitch, I'm not going up them steps.
Oh, when we went over to her house when it was broken in that day.
Wait. This is where it happened and y'all were the first to be at. I'm saying, yeah, I had to happen with a girlfriend of mine in Kansas City. She was like, you gonna go first? Bitch, no. Where the authority say? What you feel? No, I don't want to go first.
Okay, I was like, no, I ain't. But that was when she was ready to move out from over there.
Yeah. But it was her, it was her to get it. Because remember we went in there, I said, Now, how you gonna go through every room except the bedroom
Exactly.
that she was in and it wasn't touched?
That's crazy. That's like years ago when I was a kid. My nephew and I both had a Nintendo, and our house was broken into. And they
took one.
They stole mine. The only stuff was gone was out of my room. They stole mine and my Nintendo games.
Oh no,
That's when my sister was getting high, and my mother was like, "Ain't her ass ain't did nothing but came in because there was no sign of breaking, but they stole my damn Nintendo."
But not some.
say allegedly. This bitch. Allegedly.
No, that's the fact. He was there.
And my mother said it.
But see, that's so funny when you tune into small shit like that.
Right.
Because at that time, them things was the hot commodity.
Yeah. I had a Nintendo and my games, and my mother was like, "Well, why the hell they only stole Craig's stuff? They came upstairs and went in his room and didn't go nowhere else." Okay, so here's the next one.
Okay, good. You got the temper chops in there.
He said my name at the altar, and I wasn't the bride.
Oh, now he ain't over.
He ain't over her.
Damn.
Think about
Okay, what's worse, that? Well, that's public. Or them saying their names and y'all having sex. They say it.
I would rather have it in sex, not in front of all these damn people. And
That's
I'm
in front of
surprised
everybody.
when you say her name. Oh,
That's in front of everybody.
But even in sex, if you said somebody else's name,
Okay, that's never happened.
that's never happened.
Then being at an altar, and I can't. I don't think I would have to pick that dress up and leave. I couldn't marry her.
Excuse me. Let me get my train and get out of here.
The train. The train.
Somebody come get this motherfucking train.
Right.
I couldn't marry him.
Oh my God.
I definitely get trusted from that point forward. I agree with that.
Bitch.
This is a good one.
The decorations on their Christmas tree are from my grandma.
What?
No, I don't have to get that. I don't have to get that.
The house will be burned down.
Yeah.
But my thing is, can you imagine being in a relationship with somebody and they using stuff from their previous? I would be pissed.
How did you fucking get them?
I don't know.
Do you have anything of your exes? Do you keep that shit?
Bitch, no.
I can't. I had that shit packed up so fast. And this is
Bitch, I bust that shit out.
when I packed up that shit. I told the homeless man, I said, "Here, please put this to use. If you can't use it, give it to somebody, because I never want it to come back to me."
But I will tell you this. When we circled the block and it was spun the block, and not like got back together, but when we started talking again after we had broke up for a while and we were fucking and shit again, he still was wearing my socks, and he had like this little breakout jacket that was mine. He was still wearing like pieces of my clothes. Yes.
Have you ever revealed that y'all was still fucking? I didn't know that.
I mean,
I ain't never told him.
No, girl.
Well, they knew that. Y'all knew that because he came over to the house one night. Child, we got it in right at the front door.
He didn't tell me, and
Yeah.
I got angry. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did tell me. And I was just like, what?
you know that day is so vivid to me when you found out.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Were you there?
Huh? We had a
It was, yeah,
Bitch, this is what's so funny. I saw that bitch going to the downstairs.
downstairs.
And he Craig did not come. I swear.
That's right.
I didn't. I was in there.
And I was like, you was just there for a minute.
Right.
And I saw his eyes and I said, something ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
I saw his eyes and I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was Thanksgiving weekend.
It was.
And then I had people over again. We were out at the fire pit.
Yeah, I remember that day recognition.
Yeah.
Damn, grandma on the Christmas tree up on me some of the tree.
But okay, y'all, I would have, in the breakup, I would have asked for that back.
Well, I always say in these breakups, how do people get shit that your family is part of your family heritage? How do they get that?
I guess because they may have lived together and you forgot it was there. Because, I mean, who's thinking about Christmas decorations?
How does that person see that you got a tree with my grandmama's on
Because probably from social media.
Let's play devil's advocate.
Oh, that's right.
Is it
Somebody probably saw a picture.
Yeah. I'm thinking about that.
Yvette, I know y'all knew that. Yvette said, "Oh no, we knew that they were best."
I was trying to go along with.
He said, "How is it that people leave their Christmas on?"
Sentimental, but how do you feel you're entitled to that if it's given to you? It's almost like an engagement ring. If the engagement is off, you owe that ring back.
Yeah.
No, but this is something Because my grandmother had ornaments. My mom had ornaments that were in the attic that was there since I was a baby. When she passed away, those went to my nephew's mother because she still had a little boy. If I had a lover, what the fuck are you doing with them ornaments? That would always be my thing.
Well, apparently he's using them and putting them on his tree. That's what he's doing with them. Somebody,
It's Christmas.
right. Somebody said, look, save themselves some money.
Right.
They took engagement pictures as a happy family of 3 with my dog.
Yeah.
Now that wouldn't bother me because I'm not an animal person. But for somebody,
But it's the sentimental value. Like, you know, it's
Well,
like
the
has the
dog,
same sentiment.
that when they got the dog.
It has the same sentiment.
yeah, it does.
It has the same sentiment to me.
When they got the dog in the divorce. And if they are the caretaker of the dog, you think they gonna put the dog in the picture?
I went on a date with a guy and he was in a situation like that. Like, oh, you have a dog? He's like, no, this is my ex-lover's dog. What is that about?
That's one of the things that really irritates me about the gays.
With that, what?
When you get a dog together, when
Yeah,
you're in a
yeah.
relationship, and all of a sudden y'all got custody, you're sharing custody. If you don't let that motherfucking dog go, I'm not about to be playing with you, your ex, and that motherfucking dog.
That's how I think too.
Uh-huh.
I'd be like, that's still a
So
connection.
if y'all get together permanently, what happens with the dog? Because the ex gonna
You gonna have to get you a new dog. What you not gonna do is keep going over there to get that damn dog, and he ain't gonna be calling you talking about.
maybe he get more than the dog.
And he ain't gonna be talking about you. Can you come over here and babysit Bentley? Because y'all love to have these fantastic dog names.
And I just maybe it's just me. I just think you're still accessible. You have some.
That's what I'm saying. And to me, it's an indicator that you're not ready to let go.
That's what I think too, Craig. I totally agree with that.
Okay, it's a dog. But if there's children, that happens.
Well, children is different
Wow.
because they're children.
No, but I'm saying you still have, and I'm going. You still have access to the ex. There's still gonna be some interaction,
But those are your children. You can't.
but they still got to practice self-control if they're in a relationship.
Yeah, but with a dog, you get you a new one. Okay.
Yeah.
And why y'all got to have these fancy names with these dog Bentley, Gabbana,
Right.
Dolce? Girl, if you don't call him Chucky or Charlie,
Sebastian.
right? Let's sit down somewhere. Somebody said about the shirt one that I read. Somebody said the problem is they don't see it the way we do. It was just a shirt for him.
Yes,
It was.
she
Yeah,
had.
I think it was just a service.
The man did this a shirt.
Right.
It didn't match the wedding color. So here we go.
Right. Here's one. He named his son Orion, the name we had picked out because we were in a long distance relationship and we used to look up at the Orion constellation when we were missing each other and when we were saying goodnight on the phone. She's sleeping with our big.
This
Wait,
is
hold on. To the next one. We really had no answer.
we know how to
Right.
we know how to process stuff.
Right. I'm like, girl, let that go.
Okay, no, I'm sorry.
She's sleeping with our handprints and initials underneath the wallpaper, right above the bed in the house we renovated together.
What was she supposed to sleep?
Well,
Well, I mean, you kind of. That's just like if you get into a new relationship, and you now dating somebody new, you're sleeping in the same bed,
right.
unless you went and got a new bed. This is why a lot of people be wanting to move to a new house because they don't want to be in there.
And I feel like that's a maturity level as well.
Not to live in the house with your ex.
Well, just at a point, that's where you're at your maturity of letting go in that.
And it's not okay. I'm gonna give you an example. Somebody you know.
Mm.
That was his thing. He didn't want to live where what's name lived.
Did you?
With the ex booze. He didn't want to live there. That's why they got an apartment.
Who? Ah,
So it goes
That's right.
opposite way. Sometimes it's not it's the person who you're dating, and they had an ex. They'll say, "I don't want to stay with them."
but that's dumb though because it's like I own this house. You think I'm gonna go rent an apartment?
Right.
People do that.
Right.
Well, then you go live in that apartment. You stay in this house. That doesn't even make sense.
That don't make sense to me.
He gave her the car we built together from the ground up.
Oh, fuck.
She's driving around with his and my initials on the engine bay.
No, let's back up. He gave her the car that we built.
That part.
That didn't happen.
That part.
That bitch is gonna be set up.
She should have sued
There
him.
ain't no shit. Should have
She
stolen.
should have sued for the car, yeah. Or sued for the value. You got to buy me out.
You
Put some
got
money in. She said that they built together. That don't mean she paid any money.
True. That's true. He called me on his bitch. Now this one was deadly. He called me on his wedding day and said, "I always thought this would be us," and laughed.
Let's not since this one.
You mean to tell me on your wedding day you're thinking about calling me?
And laughing. Because it's not me.
Not only is that sinister,
That is
but that also speaks to I must have really damaged you, or you must have really loved me, or I must have. Because why are you calling me on your wedding day?
Some people want to be hurtful because they say, "Bitch, it ain't you."
See, this is the shit that make you not want to give it a motherfucker because it's gonna come with something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's gonna come with some baggage.
Well, sometimes people do that because they have been hurt and they want to get revenge on the person.
They want to hurt you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm calling you, bitch. I'm getting married, bitch.
And it's not. And it could have been. And it wasn't supposed to be.
It was supposed to be you, but yeah, it's not. He ordered his wedding cake from the bakery that I worked at. I had to make his wedding cake. Bitch, that is terrible. Bitch, I would have put something in that cake.
Oh, I put a little sugar everything.
I did something in that cake.
Oh no, that nigga wouldn't have got that cake just for that.
He even ordered it shows that he's stupid because I would.
Right. I wouldn't have trusted that.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to get in.
But he had to know she worked there.
Of course he did. She probably been working there when they were together.
Y'all tell him, would y'all do something to the cake?
I wouldn't do.
I probably would. You said you would.
I would.
And
I would do the cake.
I probably wouldn't only because.
So many people.
But that's what I'm saying. I probably wouldn't have done anything because of the guests.
Right.
But if it was a personal cake, bitch.
I would say I don't want to do the cake. Now if they said, well, the small, because the bride and the groom usually cuts the
They
small.
really a smaller cake. That's true.
It may be a little pea in there.
That's terrible.
If I had to do cake, it's gonna be the one they freeze and eat a year later.
And then imagine the motherfucker coming to get it and you there.
And you gotta give it to
And
him.
you gotta give him the cake. Eat the cake, young man. Eat the goddamn cake.
Where do you come up with these?
These are good.
I found these online.
Those are good.
These are some hurt people.
Isn't it?
But I am here. Daddy, you're out here. And this is part of our
Shit down.
No, this shit is
Some of these are more black.
shit.
So this lady says he covered his tattoo of our daughter's name with his new child's name.
That stings. That stings. That stings.
Somebody else said he married her on my birthday.
Ah!
But my thing is, who's to say he was thinking about that?
Yeah,
Because the woman probably set the date.
Yeah.
He probably didn't have a
But he had a responsibility.
Yeah.
To be like,
But he probably wasn't gonna be like, oh, let's change the date. That's my ex.
She gonna say why, and that date could have been sentimental to the wife. So
Right. She probably planned the date, so he probably didn't have no hand in that.
damn.
Go back to the tattoo. And what do you think? I don't really care about tattoo.
But
Yeah, but
it's similar. You taking away from the
you took our child's name off and put a new.
But this is the thing.
It's like you're erasing.
Right? Why you can't just put that?
This is the thing, though. Your child has to know that a tattoo doesn't symbolize love.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, why you couldn't just put a tattoo somewhere else?
Because the new wife wanted it gone.
Well,
I don't know if that's
but you know what I feel like?
that's his mind.
But you know what I feel? These are symbolic of or similar to when a man or woman, because I don't want to just say men do this, because women do it too. When a person moves on to a new relationship, I'm just going to say men in this case, in this example, when a lot of times when men move on, they don't want to continue to pay that child support to that previous child. Yeah.
Right.
And because that became a situation with my dad.
That was my dad.
And my dad, he watches all of the lives, and he already know how I feel about it. But that was one of our struggles. And I was in college when this happened. Like he had already been paying child support from the time that I was in the 9th grade in high school,
Right.
all the way up to the 12th grade. It actually continued until I graduated college because my mother had it written in the divorce papers. Because normally it cuts off at 18.
Right.
But my mother had it written in the divorce papers that he had to pay it until I graduated college. Or I turned 22. Because, typically you're supposed to finish in 4 years.
Right.
So it was either Well, I'm just saying, like, it wasn't.
I'm thinking, if that gets you dub, she in college and she 30.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, it wasn't written such that. Well, if he don't graduate for 10 years, you still gotta pay. No, it was in he graduate or he turned 22 years old.
So got you.
So it was the same time frame. So anyway, the point is, he was sending it up until I graduated high school. But then once I was about to go to college, he was getting married the same year that I was going into college. All of a sudden, it was a big deal and it was a big problem. And she was behind it. His new wife was behind it. And that's when it became a problem. So fortunately, my mother had written it in the divorce papers, because if it wasn't, and it had cut off when I was 18, trust, believe, and know, she would have convinced him, his new wife would have convinced him to stop paying
She'd
it.
already convinced her to
Yeah.
take money out the house.
Yeah.
He's grown. That's how.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is kind of like that. Like when you move on to a new marriage, and all of a sudden you didn't forgot your previous family,
Right.
previous children.
Right. They still exist.
Right. She wore the anniversary necklace I gave him to our daughter's funeral. She wore the anniversary necklace
that I gave him to our daughter's funeral. So
He
she
gave
came
her.
to the funeral with an anniversary necklace on that I gave him, and she's coming to my daughter's funeral with that damn necklace on.
Yes.
Both of them leave. Now, you gotta go. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
That's disrespect.
And that's crazy.
Because she could have worn it.
That's not-
She didn't have to wear that. No, you gotta go.
My ex wore the same suit from our wedding to his second wedding.
I don't know. It's a he's talking about no fucking fashion.
Oh God.
Yeah, okay, you feel like that's sensitive. You know, like it's no,
That's too
it's not balance or
No. It's a suit.
It's
It's a
a
piece of clothing. That clothing,
No.
the clothing had no value to him. It's a suit. How many
Well,
men
just know this: if we get married, that's gonna be a different suit. You're not wearing that same
with the
suit.
wife?
Right.
The wife probably didn't know he wore it to the first
I'm sure she probably saw pictures. I'm sure that new wife probably saw pictures
But
of
she
him.
didn't have no problem with it, so that's all he can say.
That's crazy. His dating profile picture was taken at our vow renewal ceremony.
That's good. That's good.
Damn, yeah, I want you.
That's good.
Oh God. Oh God. Not his dating profile picture was taken at our vow renewal ceremony.
That's funny.
Oh my God. This is sad. They got married on our wedding day.
Silly.
Again, the wife probably set that up.
Yeah.
He probably wasn't even thinking about that. Mine wore the cowboy hat I bought him for our cruise in his wedding photos with the woman he told me was his cousin.
Ah,
It's a hat.
it's still symbolic. It's the
How many? Okay, we're gay men.
Yeah.
How many straight men do you know put that much value in a piece of clothing that's given to them? There's clothes that you've been given for a birthday by an ex-lover. Do you put any value in it once that relationship is over? Is there any value in it?
I don't know if I have any clothes that somebody gave me.
Or an article, a piece of-
That he bought you.
something that he gave you?
He gave you a bought you.
I had a watch for a long time,
Yeah.
but I no longer wear those kinds of watches. That was shady. That was shady. That was shady. That was shady. That was shady.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I used to wear and it's so crazy because every now and then clips of me from PhagTawlk will pop up and I have on that watch.
The watch.
Hmm. But no, I stopped wearing it.
Okay, because think about it. It's a piece of. It doesn't have the same value to that person
Yeah.
as it does to you. Once the relationship over with a lot of people, that's just shit in my closet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shoes. Okay. So what about a pair of shoes?
But I mean, I got rid of pictures.
I think I had to. That was my part. My healing the process. I had to get everything associated with you out of my sight.
Mhm.
Because I'm over time.
And remember when I think it was Valentine's Day. He did this book, and I'm only speaking of my last relationship. I mean, I'm not thinking about like all these other ones that I've had. Well, no, not all these other ones, but other ones.
Sue Ellen Ewing.
Right.
Sue Ellen Ewing.
If my mind is bread or that's what I am.
But no, he had gotten me this this book for Valentine's Day,
Mhm.
and it was like a cartoon book, and it was me and him.
Oh yeah, I
Remember that
Yeah,
book?
that was,
And it was like
that was so cute.
it was like 10 reasons
Yeah.
why I love Craig.
Yeah.
And it was like a storybook
Yeah,
that he
it's
had
like-
put together. And it was like stories that he had dictated to whoever created it and told like because it was like real things that had happened to us. And it was the sweetest, the cutest
Yeah,
thing.
it was.
And I remember when I threw that bitch in the trash.
Oh,
I
you
said,
said what?
what?
Okay.
Don't
You're
do
not
that.
gonna be trapped 10 years from now and something ain't moved on.
Still looking at that.
Right.
I mean, it was nice. I enjoyed it in the moment and got rid of it.
Okay.
He named their kid our baby's name.
I think you
I still think that's
This a different girl.
This is them girl.
that happens often though when people do that.
What's a GSP?
A GSP.
GSP.
I think it's a kind of dog. It's a dog. She says, I told him for years that I wanted a GSP, wanted to get a GSP and name it Sam. As soon as we broke up, he got a GSP puppy.
And then
Guess what he named it?
Sam.
Sam.
Yeah.
But see,
it's like the name.
but you know what this also highlights for me too, and let this be a lesson to women. A lot of times women will allow men to prevent them from doing something that they want to do. Whether it's a dream
Mm-hmm.
or an ambition.
Alternate career.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like
Don't continue.
Oh, a GS. Oh, a GS is the it's German Shepherd.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. But yeah, a lot of times, because even like I say, a lot of times, like young girls leaving high school,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times young girls won't want to leave their hometown to go away to college because they got a boyfriend locally.
Yeah.
Oh, you won't get your motherfucking ass up out of this town. I got a cousin who did that.
That's what I said. You said it, but they deny a scholarship because they don't want to go somewhere.
Yeah.
With the boyfriend. Then the boyfriend ends up dropping their ass.
Yeah.
Alter their life.
Yes. I got a cousin who did that. She had gone away to school,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew she wasn't going to stay because every time I looked up, she was home every weekend.
Because that's their first relationship, though.
Come back with a boy.
And I said, "What? Why are you back here?" Every time I look up, you home.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, she was in love. What thought she was?
Oh well, guess where she is now? With 2 kids with this nigga, and he don't even work. She the only one working.
That's a choice.
Living in an apartment, and then he'd have moved his cousin or somebody in, and she never finished. She dropped out after the first year of college. Like you can't forego. I say to women all the time, men never forego their dreams for a woman.
Mm-hmm.
They'll move you across country if they want to be with you. If a man wants to be with you, he's gonna try to figure out how to get you to come with him.
Yeah.
He ain't staying behind.
But would you do that? You're not legally legally attached to that person. Would you do that? Move across country for a boyfriend or girlfriend that you're not really married to or committed to.
No.
That's all I do at this age. I think
I don't think I would have done that at no age. I would have had to have some sort of a vested interest. Like if I was going to move somewhere, I remember, okay, here's the story from another ex, the dentist.
Mm.
I remember when he and I were together, and I was struggling when I was with him. He was doing really well. I was trying to get Say It in the Card off the ground. You know what I'm saying? So I was very, very much so grinding. And I remember we used to talk about like, well, what happens when I make it? And like
When he make it,
when I make it. No, he was doing well. He had his own practice. You know what I'm saying? He was doing fine. He had a house in Lawrenceville. He had a condo downtown. And yeah, he's doing well. And so I'll never forget, this is when I met George Faison. George Faison did the original choreography for The Wiz, the stage play. And so I had met him through this production company that I was working with. That's when I was doing Dwight's Behind the Purple Door. We were trying Dwight Eubanks. We were trying to get. You can look on YouTube for this. Behind the Purple Door. It was a reality show that I had co-produced with some guys.
Mm-hmm.
And they knew George Faison. So George Faison had come down here. And long story short, he and I had stayed in touch for a long time. George Faison and I. And he had invited me to come to New York one summer because there was talk of Ashford and Simpson. This is how long ago this was because Nick Ashford was still alive. there was talk of putting Invisible Life, Elin Harris's first book, on stage as a play. And Valerie and Nick Ashford and Simpson, they were over the music. So it was a production that they were working on and they were trying to get the money in and da da da. So George said to me, listen, because I showed him like the DVD of my stage play, A Day in the Life. He said, this is really good. He said, this is our For Colored Girls. If you've ever seen For Colored Girls, you know For Colored Girls is about these three, is it four women? 4 women. I think it's 4 women. But A Day in the Life is about, I think it's 5 gay men. And I believe that they represent the characters or the persona that you see in the gay community. That's 5 women. So same thing with A Day in the Life. And it was like the minister of music of a church, the closeted professional, the queen, the trans girl. So it was like all of the personalities that you see in the gay community. And so when George saw pieces of the stage play, he said, oh my God, this is our version of For Colored Girls. So when they were talking about doing this production of Invisible Life in New York, he said, I need you to come and help Ashford and Simpson write this music. He said, because what they're coming up with right now, it's just not, it's not really speaking to the community. Right. So I was going to go to New York, but they ain't had no money. So the production never happened. So what happened was my ex and I, the dentist, we used to have conversations. I said, well, what would happen if I had to move to New York or I had to move to California for some sort of a project or something? You know what I mean? Like, what will we do? Like, would you move with me? And this Negro said, he said something around the way of, because he's a dentist, he's licensed to work here. He said, I mean, I couldn't leave my I said, but you're from Atlanta. You've always lived here. You can't see yourself living somewhere else for a period of time and da da da. So long story short, he wasn't really interested in moving. And then I think later he changed his tune and said something like, well, you know, he would get certification or he would maybe try to put a practice there and just try to travel between the two. But all of that to say, like, I don't know if I would ever move for somebody. I would have to have a vested interest in. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had something going on in that city or, you know, something like that. But I'm not going to just pack my shit up and move with you and I ain't got shit to do over there.
On that person. No,
yeah. But I do think that sometimes, even if you move with someone and the relationship ends and you're now in this new city, because you know how you meet people and you're like, oh, what made you move to Atlanta or wherever you are? Right. Oh, I moved here for a relationship and then it broke up right after we got here. Sometimes the universe uses that relationship to get you to another place. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know, I definitely want to do the play again. Who is that? Brandon. I definitely want to do the play again. And I've thought about it. Somebody said, Craig, you ain't got no job. You like Tommy. You can move.
Right, girl, you can go.
But no, I definitely think about doing the play again. And I've actually kind of had little soft conversations I had conversations with Terry and Richard. Remember the couples edition? When we did the couples edition, I said, listen, you guys got a little money. We can chip in and put this together. And I even said to Elliott, because the thing is, if I get 5 of my friends plus me, and we all put down like $20,000, so 6 of us put down $20,000, I can put that motherfucking production back up. But I don't really want to use my own money.
You want an investor.
Right.
Yeah. I really want, and see, like when I've done the play in the past, there were sponsors, like we had like
What you think about being on play?
corporate sponsors, but you know, like right now, people are real funny. Corporate sponsorship is kind of scarce right now.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Because of the economy, and then when you get into this space of LGBTQ,
overall, collectively,
yeah,
probably a little scared.
Yeah. Because even when you think about magazines and ad space and stuff like that, or even for podcasts,
Right.
a lot of advertisers are pulling back.
Yeah.
Because Danielle and I have been having this conversation because Danielle is now, my friend Danielle in New York, she's taking over my brand partnership. So she's my brand partnership manager now.
Oh, that's smart.
Right, because that's what she did. That's what she did for Essence for all those years. But but here's the thing: she was just doing right. She was just doing it for iHeart.
Oh, that's smart.
But she just got downsized for iHeart. But here's the thing: advertising is changing because you got social media influencers. So people aren't necessarily brands aren't necessarily advertising on podcasts or like radio stations and things like that, like traditional medium. They're now reaching out to influencers to say, "Hey, we need you to talk about this." That and they pay like they're pivoting.
Or they're putting it on Instagram and TikTok themselves. If that's
Correct.
Right.
Correct. So now you're seeing like a deficit in promotions on television because people don't watch TV like they used to.
They don't.
People watch their phone or they stream on their TV at home, but it's not like your traditional broadcast. So a lot of that has changed. So I definitely want to do the play again. I think about it all the time. My plate is a little full right now with the tour, with me and Danielle starting this podcast called Too Much to Text. I'm working on this project with Yoshi, this music for her. I'm trying to finish this damn book. I did do some writing today. I did a little, not a lot, but I did some today. I said I was gonna write today when I go home. I don't know. You might have the book in October in time for the cabin retreat. I don't know.
Can we do a reenactment of the Wiz? Yoshi is Dorothy, and I'll be the Scarecrow.
No, you're the lion.
Lion.
Yeah, the lion.
I'll be the lion. Craig could really pull it off though, for real. I would definitely do it. I would do it. I swear.
Yeah, but the thing about redoing plays and stuff like that, like you got to get so many permissions.
Oh, I didn't think
Like I was telling you, George Faison owns the choreography for. He won an Oscar for it.
He's still in.
Yeah, he's in. I saw him at the. I went to this.
how old is he?
That man got to be in his late mid-70s, if not close to 80.
Hey Siri, how old is George Faison?
Shit, the Wiz came out in the 70s. That damn man is at least 80.
Yeah, because he was older than
She don't know nothing.
70 mil, 65.
And she was in the original Wiz.
What, 10 or?
A teenager.
She was a teenager. And you know, he told me so many stories. I think I've shared this with you guys before.
Diana wasn't supposed to have that rubber. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, we know that was
Right. But Felicia, here he is right here. Felicia Richard, this is George Faison, young.
How old is
80 something.
He's 80.
I had to be.
Yes, he had to be a couple years older than Stephanie.
Stephanie Russell.
Yeah, that's about right. Because she's 60.
This is George Faison. But he did the original. On Too Much. No, ours is called Too Much to Text. But he's 80, but he owns the original choreography for the stage version of the Wiz. But you know, there's choreography for the film production. But then it's like so many people own different.
Well, Quincy Jones on that one?
Not Quincy Jones. I think
Barry
Gordy owns something, but it's a difference. Like there's people who own pieces of the film production. There are people who own pieces of the stage production. Some people own the film music production music. It's just a lot. So you would have to get all these different permissions because that same production company that a production team that I was working with when I met him, we were writing a version of the Wiz, where because this was after Hurricane Katrina. We were writing a version of the Wiz where it was Hurricane Katrina that pushed Dorothy to Oz. So we were writing that. So that's what I was working on when I was working with them. But the problem was you had to get so many different permissions. So we just never ended up doing it. But I would love to, and I just feel like this is the other thing that I feel too. Because when I was working on Behind the Purple Door, that reality show that we were trying to do for Dwight, this one he was on there that very first season of Housewives. Kenny Leon was the producer. He was the executive producer of this thing that I was working on. This is when he was doing Raisin in the Sun and all that other stuff. But the problem was, the problem that I had, there are so many recreations and reimaginations of all these other things. There's room for new stuff. I don't like Kenny Leon always recreates Nate, what is it? A Raisin in the Sun, Lorraine Hansberry,
Yeah.
all of those
The August Wilson plays.
August Wilson plays.
But that's
George
always
C.
Fred. That's how you draw your people.
No, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it, but I'm saying they don't make room for new production. Like, how do you make room for new writers and creators and stories if you keep reaching back for all of this old stuff? Because in one,
But it's like Randy said, it's familiarity.
Right. Yeah. So it's like, how do you create new classics if you're gonna always
too, because people always want it to be the original. How give it the color purple.
Yeah. Yeah. So long story short, I definitely want to do the play again. It just has to feel right. But I think about it a lot. Like, I literally thought about it like, I thought about it like a week ago. Because I want to be in rehearsal for 30 days. I want 30 days of rehearsal. And it's so funny because even working with Yoshi now, some of the musicians that she plays with now were my musicians for the play.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I sometimes feel like those are little omens that the universe is sending.
We went to see the play with Torrance. He was in the play, right? That guy that we met when we went to the thing with Torrance. When we went to the play with Torrance.
Oh yeah.
The guy, he was in your play, wasn't he?
Yes. A guy named Clinton. He played the Minister of Music.
Oh, yeah.
I need to reach out to him too. But yeah, he was in this play that what was the play we went to see? It was a play that I had seen in New York. A Strange Loop.
Yeah.
It was they did a reimagination, not a reimagination.
Here.
It was at King Plow Art Center over there. Yeah. I saw it in New York. And one of the guys from that was in that play was in my stage play. He also was in the youth ensemble that I used to write for when I first moved to Atlanta. But my thing is, I feel like that was an omen too. Again, there's always little reminders. I feel like God is always saying, don't forget this play. You still need to come back to this play. Because in fact, Finner and I were talking about it, because I told you guys Finner helped me write some of the music for the last production of the play. So yeah, so it's just, I think it's just a matter of timing. Look at Ryan sending me a text message talking about, what you doing in Austell? You at Six Flags? This is what happens when you let your friends have your
location.
Right.
Well, she did the same thing yesterday. Her dirty ass.
I'm at your Aunt Elliott's house.
Actually, does she need anything?
Do you need anything? Question mark. Randy and I have already been through the matter.
It's giving Walmart on steroids.
It's giving what?
Walmart on steroids.
Sister Spears don't need that.
Okay.
After she ate our Glory's banana pudding, she don't need shit.
Craig, did you eat good at New Orleans?
I did. But yeah, anyway, so yeah. Oh wait, let me see, because there was some more good ones.
Well, that was a good Craig.
She's wearing my engagement ring and sleeping in my bed with the blanket my mom left for me when she passed. He never gave me the blanket back, and that's all I wanted. He could keep the house and the bed and the truck, but that blanket was the last thing I had of my mom.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, I have a question about that. There's sentiments that my mother gave or that I had of my mother. And if she, and I said this to Kim, if your parent is at that door and you know they're about to pass away, baby, you get that shit before they close their eyes. You don't wait until they're gone, then try to go back into the house, because the spouse may not let you back in. And that happens more than often.
Right.
How did you get her mother's blanket away from her? That's always my question. Girl, where were you?
Right. She probably left that house and didn't go and get her stuff. I don't know.
It had to be.
But I know one thing. When I broke up that last relationship, honey, because I got out of that house too. But Jack was still over at the house. I said, girl, get my juicer. Honey, I had to get my juicer.
Yeah.
Get my shit from over there.
Don't be saying I'll get it later. No, because it may not be no later.
He named his daughter Ellie, which is my name.
Well, that's he ain't let go, I think. Because you still hope you every time you say Ellie, you gonna think about that girl and whoever your ex was.
Oh, bitch.
That was intentional.
That is intentional.
Right.
The best friend who held me when I cried
Fuck my
was the one that I didn't know I was crying over.
That bitch would live to I
So you consoling me and you're the one who actually fucked him?
and see
The
that's
family fucked my husband.
that's awful.
That's terrible.
That's horrible.
That's right.
That is horrible.
I don't understand how do people, I don't understand that
I
comment.
don't either. I do not get it.
I could never.
I just hear Gail, she finally said that she walked.
It was 100. I did. Kim sent it to me.
Yeah.
But the thing of it is, I said that's life because the very people that's standing right under you, if you're not paying attention, them will be the very ones that's fucking with them.
That's terrible.
That's horrible.
I couldn't imagine being that cutthroat.
I can't either, but they're in your circle, honey. They're in all our.
I want to hear the perspective of the other woman. Like that's malicious that you would do that to
And it's like you don't think about your own.
That's fucking cool.
You don't think about your own karma.
Right.
They're thinking about themselves at that time. They're not thinking about what's going to potentially happen to them later on in life.
He started dating and planning a future with the girl that was my nurse after giving birth to our preemie twins when they were about a week old and still in the NICU.
He was supposed to spend a lot of time at the NICU with her, the nurse, while the
Well.
mom was in there recuperating.
I think the nurse is
Have you ever had that situation where a married man, his wife is pregnant, trying to get a little nookie while his wife is pregnant, or it happens all the time? Happened to me.
I can believe that happening, definitely.
My God, today. She says, called me in tears while he was in Italy with his wife and said, remember when we used to talk about coming here together? Oh, my Lola, how I wish it was you here with me. Just know I will always love you so much. It was 12 years after we dated.
That would have broke me.
She had some good books.
That would have broke me.
Now, she seemed like,
12 years ago?
but
How do you justify? Like, how do you explain it?
my heart goes out to his wife.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with somebody who's still longing for someone else. But what I will tell you is, I believe there's a motherfucker that's still longing for me.
Say it again so the devil can hear, Craig. Say it again so the devil can hear.
I believe there's a motherfucker that's still longing.
That part.
You may have moved on,
Yeah.
but you ain't forgotten.
Yeah.
And I remember saying one time,
That's part of my piece, though. Knowing I didn't get you the best. So you want to watch
because I know what I bring to the table.
I bring to the fucking
I know that I love well.
Yeah.
I know I love well.
Yeah, I agree, Craig.
And I know, yes,
That's my piece, though.
yes.
I gave my best, and you still want to trash?
Because when we did start talking again, he was like, oh my God, it was so hard. He because you know what value you
Yeah,
bring.
of course.
And it's just like when that absence is there.
Yeah.
But it's also hard because you're the reason for the breakup. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
You were the missing,
Yeah.
you were the broken piece of it. You were the catalyst to the
Yeah.
So it needs to be hard when you're marking.
I hope you never get over me.
Craig, I like that too.
If I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah.
I hope you never get over me.
Right.
But I'm Craig, I have compassion for the new spouse.
I do too.
You're married to somebody who's really not married to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being with someone
12 fucking years later.
and you calling some bitch while we and we're in Italy?
In tears, not mind you.
In tears. He called her in tears. You all over there in the Amalfi Coast.
Call me your cat.
And he said, you think he went to get a salad or a soft drink,
Right.
and he calling some other woman
In tears.
in tears. I wish this was you. I will always love you. I never stop loving you.
Walking in on that conversation.
Could you imagine?
What?
Could you imagine?
Oh my God.
That would be horrible.
Just divorce me.
Just
You know what it reminds me of?
what?
It reminds me of, I'm trying to see what Ramia said, because they said, yes, Ramia, that part. There's a movie called, and Danielle and I talk about this briefly on Too Much to Text. The podcast is coming. There's a movie called The Hairdresser's Wife. No, The Hairdresser's Husband. It's called The Hairdresser's Husband. And there's a line where the woman says, if the day comes that you no longer love me, don't lie and pretend that you do. Don't lie and pretend that you do. Because what happens is sometimes people's feelings change.
Mm-hmm.
and they failed to communicate that to you.
Yeah.
What
did the girl say?
Who?
Remember me? Yeah. Remember.
She said that part. I just saw that part. That was the only thing that I saw. And like when you built a home with someone and they've gotten comfortable, but they've checked out. Oh, somebody said Valerie said I saw that movie. I never saw it. Danielle and I have talked about this thing. The Hairdresser's Husband.
Is it? I'm gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to look and see if it's on that on our feed. Let's see if it's on there. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! But like, can you imagine you done built a home with someone?
That's my biggest.
And they done moved on mentally, but they're still in your home. That's like that line from that movie that TD Jakes did. I can't remember which one it was, but I think it was Taraji and her mom was Jennifer Lewis. I can't remember the name of that movie though. And she said,
Jennifer Lewis.
Lewis
had to take over the children because the mother died or something, right? She had to take over like 3 kids.
I can do bad by myself.
I can do
I did something by myself. And what happened was Jennifer Lewis, I believe, said, when men stay, after they've already, when men stay, but long after they've been gone, or how did she say it? It was so profound. She said, when men stay, wait a minute. Right. It's on. She said, when men stay, long after they're gone, they get mean.
Oh, yeah.
So in other words, yeah.
Begins with a flashback from the titular.
This is Tubi?
No, this is on the box. On video on demand. We're introduced to his fixation with the female hairdresser, which being of a young age, the film uses flashbacks throughout there, frequent parallels down the past. So
I'm gonna have to watch it.
So it's on the video on demand. It's on that one.
Oh, it's on that one. Okay. I'm gonna look that up. But yeah, when men stay long after they're gone or when they should have gone, something she said, they get mean. Because it's like they're there physically, but they checked out mentally long ago. And they get mean because they don't really want to be there.
Well, I said that about a friend that I said, you're going to make it so that that person's going to hate you because you keep pushing, you keep poking the bear, you keep moving that goalpost and doing more and more. And you will have people that love you unconditionally. And you keep pushing them. You cheat once, you cheat twice, you keep going, and you get more and more disrespectful. And you get and the spouse begins to get silent.
Yeah.
Because you're so open that they're so angry that they have no emotion. They've already checked out.
I believe I know somebody like that.
They hate you.
Yeah.
You're blind to think I'm just doing it's okay because they ain't responding to anything I'm doing.
Right.
You know, they're responding.
Right. It's on this thing called the VC box. We have this VC box that's connected to our TV. VC, meaning it's like VEESEE.
VSEE.
Oh, it's VSEE. VC box. Yeah, VSEE box. VC box. And it has like movies and television shows all in there. It's kind of like a Fire Stick, but it's not shaped. It's not shaped like a Fire Stick though.
It's already programmed.
And it's already programmed.
TV box.
It's an analog TV box. So and it's connected to the satellite. So current movie, like that's where I watched Michael Jackson or Michael.
I said that last week. It was really good.
Well, I mean, I thought it was good. No, I thought it was good.
Tell them what you said it didn't have when you were on the show.
It didn't have a denouement.
A denouement.
It didn't have like an ending, like a clear ending.
I got you.
Like it just went off when he was singing.
Was it bad?
Was it bad?
I don't know. I ain't watched it yet. I hadn't watched it. I just remember you saying
He was singing one of them songs, and it just went off on the stage. And I was like, wait a minute.
You left it in there.
Right. And then I just feel like it showed like snapshots of the highlights of his life. I don't really feel like.
Oh, that's what I wanted to circle back to, Craig. Of the 12 years, do you think?
You talking about this couple that?
Yes, the couple
Uh-huh.
that you felt that void. That's a void to me. Over 12 years, there has to be some sort of disconnect of some sort.
he said in tears, it should have been you. We talked about this. You're right. That means you married this woman in words only. There was really no connection.
No.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. The woman that he's in a relationship with should fill a void of some sort. Because he hasn't given himself.
But he might be a good actor, though.
But then some.
He's so
Listen, but but then some people just can't be replaced. I mean,
But again, I think it's a fear.
But if you can't be replaced, then why are you circling back to try to get what you lost versus endangering somebody else's life and trapping their emotions for 12 years or however long they're
Right.
there? Because he's right. But the person who is on the opposite side of that, she may not feel it because he could be a good actor. I just imagine her walking in on that conversation. I would be broken like
Then my next question.
you'd be like, what?
like an egg bitch just scrambling.
This bitch said I would be broken like an egg.
Yeah, because at that point it's the
I would hate to be that woman.
It's deception.
Knowing that you're longing for someone else
The whole time.
And
the whole time.
But in tears, so that means there is a deep emotion that I can't even penetrate that.
No,
Tell her.
you're not over her. You're not. You never got over her.
Okay, what I really want to say is that sounds like a relationship of complacency.
Oh, they said the movie was called Not Easily Broken. That's the one I think it was.
Not easily.
No, it was a T. Jakes movie. Yeah, it was
Not easily.
Taraji.
T.G. Jakes movie.
It was T.G. Yeah, it was Taraji and Jennifer Lewis was her mom, and I think Morris Chestnut
Was Morris in it?
was it. I don't remember.
Not easily broken.
I think it was Not Easily.
Woman Out Loose. Now, that's all I really know about Boston is.
Yeah, I think it was Not Easily Broken. Somebody asked me in the comments would I get back with my ex.
That's it. You're right.
It's not easily
It
broken.
was Morris Chestnut, Taraji, Kevin Hart,
Yeah, because he was married to
Kevin Hart?
yeah,
Wood Harris,
yeah,
T.D. Jakes,
uh-huh.
C. Nash.
Yeah,
That was it.
yeah.
Bitch, did y'all watch that series with Niecy Nash? Was the Dahmer series?
No, I said.
Oh yes, that was good.
You know,
Oh yeah, he never watched that.
That bitch did.
That shit was good as hell.
She wanted to end me.
Yeah,
I
he was beyond the man.
That shit was good.
I was running out to see that shit.
Yeah, that shit was good.
No, it was good.
That was very good.
That was her best work.
But the guy who played Dahmer was good
He
too.
was. He really was. But girl, what you could have got me was that stitch coming out that hole. What's going on here, sir? That sounds like it's sort of like dead people. Talk about Dahmer.
Right.
Dahmer got me in the house. Because when I would see them blocks, I would be like, And I always let the motherfucker go in first, and then you go.
Right.
Yeah.
That
That was
Dahmer was good.
That was a game changer.
I think that one has touched me the most. That the 12 years. That would shake me. If I was like you said, you feel sorry for the wife. I would be shook if I walked in and heard a conversation in my thousands in tears talking to his ex and saying that, then bitch, what am I chocolate?
But even to not know. To not know that you're with someone who's longing for someone else. Oh my God.
How do you forgive that? How do you allow yourself to forgive a person for doing
And then it just lets you know that he only married her
for
just to have a placeholder. I just told you that. Somebody said to me, oh, that's just a placeholder over there.
I like that a placeholder.
That's deep. What? Hey.
Is that why you choose not to have be in a relationship?
No, I choose not to be one because bitch, you gotta bring something to this table.
It's gotta be
the same table.
That's what we go.
And I would hate to be in the dark and everybody else knows something.
See that? Yeah, that would.
And I don't know. I remember saying to somebody before in a relationship, don't have me out here looking crazy. Don't have me in the dark where everybody else knows something and they're able to laugh at me because I don't know.
Yep. I agree.
Like, I don't want to be in a situation where they're feeling, where your friends are feeling sorry for me. That's what I said. I said, don't have your friends feeling sorry for me. Because they know something.
To have your friends or one of your friends, because, bitch, I'm going to tell you. Now, whether you accept it or not, I'm going to tell it.
Mm-hmm.
What I see is some people can't accept it, so they'll get defensive, and that will happen. Well, I'm willing to take that chance because I'm like, you got your friend out here, and you see your friend out here looking stupid.
No, I'm saying, like, if I'm in a relationship with someone, I've said in the past to somebody before, don't have your friends feeling sorry for me.
Yeah.
but you don't have
Yeah.
your
Your friends know that you got something going on, and I'm all happy and in love and shit, and they looking at me like, "Oh, child, if you only knew."
If you only know.
happens every day.
I can't. They're still asking me when I get back. No, I don't think that could happen.
I don't think the maturity level's there.
And it's interesting because before I jumped in this live, I was telling Elliott that a mutual friend of ours
Yes.
mhm, has been kind of asking me, well, would you, and has been having conversation over there.
Campaigning, honey.
And I'm like, why are you coming to me asking? And she was like, well, because I know you're the hardest one. You're going to be the hardest one to break through to. And I'm just
That
like,
relationship would have to be so different. And that's the challenge, I think. In going back, that person would have to be a whole new person.
Because that's the core, honey. The core ain't changed. I don't even know.
that's what I'm saying. How would you know?
Exactly.
I don't know if I could ever trust it.
Because bitch, you have flashbacks constantly of what happened, and you gonna have you got to get past that first and be like, can I trust him?
And the way I'm traveling now,
Yeah.
you think I'm about to be out here on this road thinking about what the fuck you do?
Get to have 5 cameras in the bathroom.
Right. The bathroom.
I'm not living like that.
The bathroom.
So, and I thought, and I know that's what couples therapy is for. I understand. I get that. And I also understand, and I think about that. I get that. I really do. Somebody else said, forgive, Craig. I get that. I understand that. And I also understand that the only way that couples really make it to your 10, 15 years is when is to overcome some stuff.
Yeah.
And you may, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't know if I'm made of that stuff.
Well, I would say this for that person who said that. This is what I hate about Black folk, and I don't know them personally, but we have grown up with this conditioned learning, forgive. Forgiving does not mean be a fool.
That's right.
It's always that.
That's right.
You can forgive and you have because you have moved on, but that does not mean you need to repeat being a fool. That is not us. So all that, I hate that church bullshit. Forgive. That don't mean forgive.
And then sometimes I just feel like, we had a great run.
And it's over.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
It's not right.
but one of the things that I said to this friend was, I said, well, first and foremost, I don't know if he has the capacity to even earn me back.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, like the work that it would, therapy being one.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, and being accountable. And I said to her, and then I said to her, I saw an episode. I literally said this when I was in New Orleans. Like she and I had this conversation just the other day. I said to her, there was an episode of Oprah many years ago, and it was this white guy. There was this white guy who was a movie producer or something like that, and he had cheated on his wife. And then they were working through it or whatever to get back. But he said he had created an insecurity in his wife. The cheating had created an insecurity in her. And he said, but I understand the penalty of my actions. And the penalty is every time I leave home, it's where you going?
Yeah, exactly.
What time are you going back? You know what I'm saying? And so he said, and I endure that because I created that. You understand what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is all that would come with me revisiting that, I don't know if he has the capacity to even do that. You understand? And then I just don't, my peace of mind is just more important to me. It really is more important to me. And
the best you can give me is change behavior. So you're right.
But you would have to spend time to see, and that's her point. She said, but I just think y'all need it. She said, I think y'all would just, there needs to be an opportunity for y'all to just be friends and to be around each other and to see the behavior and da da da.
But you just said your peace of mind.
Yeah.
Baby, that would interfere with your growth.
Yeah.
Because you're concerned about something that I think is a blockage that didn't have to be there. And who is it helping? Is it you're doing it for the sake of being in a relationship, or you're doing it for the sake of this is what I really want? Is it
right?
Me get to my next goal? My answer is no. Hell no.
But yeah, no, I mean, I don't. But I also don't even think about that.
I'm going to ask you a question personally. Elliot, are you at the point? Are you open to dating outside your race? Let me repeat. Do you think?
Let me turn the camera this way now today. Where you going?
Do you think the relationship you're looking for is not?
But that's just it, Randy. I'm not looking for one. I'm one of those people. If it happens, it happens. If it's, I think love is love. I don't care what color you are, but I am very much critical on this. I want somebody that looks like me, smells like me, understands me.
Well, they definitely not gonna smell like you if they're white.
She saw it. That girl is so vicious.
But it's the truth.
I know what you're saying.
And that's being open to any relationship.
You better remember.
So
She said it was the haircut that did it for me. Selfish.
the haircut.
Because, you know, he used to cut his own hair. And then I always still went to the barber, but like if we were in a crunch or I needed to get a haircut and I couldn't get to the barber for whatever reason.
He would cut it.
Yeah, but he didn't like to cut his own hair. And so like I really didn't like to ask him to cut
Oh,
it.
to cut your hair.
Yeah. So it was always like a
Sometimes people good at cutting their own and they don't want to take the chance.
that was initially what happened too. But then once he figured out he could cut it, it was like, look here, cut it out.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead, what were you saying?
Well, yeah, finish.
I'm just saying, for me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not opposed to dating outside of the race, but I prefer staying in the confinements of the race.
Mhm.
Love is love. But you gotta meet me halfway, and that means we gotta have something in common.
But the qualities you now have.
Now he may not date a white man, but he would definitely fuck one.
Oh,
I haven't done that yet.
you ever take that fucking white thing?
No,
Interesting.
I've had them
I would
attracted to me, but I'm always having that.
And he's
thing.
definitely somebody that he wanted to fuck one.
Oh, okay.
I do.
No, they make
You gotta be
they make
accepted.
them really nice now.
I'm
They're
talking,
making it really nice now. Right.
I'm talking about that man you used to work with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But there was a personality there. There was growth. I got to know the person. So you look beyond the physical traits. But if I fuck the white man now, it's more so physical, and that's just
But you still ain't answer my question. The qualities that you now have,
Okay.
do you think you can find that in a black man?
I'm not saying I can.
Okay.
No, my challenge is not that I don't think that I could find the qualities that I want in a black man. I think my struggle right now, and I shouldn't say struggle because I'm not sitting around thinking about this shit.
Me either.
But I think the challenge now, when I think about relationships or getting into a relationship again, I don't want it to cripple me in any way.
Uh-huh.
I don't want it to stunt my creativity. Like right now, my hand is in several pots.
A distraction.
Creative, yeah.
A distraction.
And I'm gonna have to make space and room for a relationship, right? Like I'm meeting with Yoshi every Tuesday. I'm on tour with Madison. I'm on break now for 3 weeks, but then I'm gonna be gone again. But you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to write this book. I want to spend time with my friends and I want to travel. I still want to do, you know what I'm saying? And like, there's a certain amount of time, effort, and energy you have to allot
That's right.
for a
That's
relationship.
true.
And I don't want to deal with anybody's insecurities. Like if I got to get up and go out of town again, or not even where you going, because I didn't gave you the schedule. This is where I got to be.
Who going with you?
And you worried about if I'm doing something when I'm there, or well, why you didn't answer when I call? Like I'm not dealing with that. I'm only flying in first class now. I'm not coming back there with you. So if you're not gonna buy a first class ticket, I'm not coming back there. I'm not coming back there any longer.
I am not married.
I'm only flying first class. And then, you know, it's just,
I think for it. I'm on for it.
but no, seriously though. But no, it's just like, I don't know. I don't feel like dealing with nobody's mood swings. You know what I'm saying? Like none of that stuff. Like I don't feel like managing anything.
It's got to be somebody
I want to
coming
do easy.
to your table, which is much to lose as you do, and secure in their own being without you being there to say.
I want it to feel easy.
Yeah.
And I know relationships are not always going to be easy because relationships are designed to grow us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I want it to be.
Really?
Yeah, I believe every relationship is designed to grow, even friendships.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't.
No, I'm just asking because that's a different perspective.
Yeah, I believe
But a lot of people understand that.
Right.
they don't. And I think a lot of people get caught up in, oh, I want to, like this man who married that woman.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you were still longing and in love with this other woman, but you got married because you probably wanted some sense of stability. But a relationship, I believe, is the place that we go to learn and grow.
Yeah.
And if you're jumping into a relationship that you're not learning or growing in,
Right.
then it's
Then what is the relationship for?
you should, yeah, you don't need to be there. But like I said, in New Orleans, a lot of men gay and straight, excuse me, jump into relationships when they're ready to have their life project managed. Like when their life is not really in.
I like that.
Like a man would love to come in here and have this woman have this woman organized. You come into this woman's attic.
Baby,
You come into this
That's
woman's
the part.
refrigerator.
that's the part.
Like my thing is, if he was to meet a man who didn't have all of the organization, and I don't even mean like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about material stuff. I'm just talking, you know how ladies and gay men, you know how you meet people and they might even have a full set of sheets or pillowcases or a full set of drinking cups,
Say it, Craig.
a full dinner plate set. Like,
Or more than 3 pair of underwear.
correct. Men love to have their life project managed if they don't have those skills themselves.
Craig, you on to something.
You know what I'm saying?
That's-
So sometimes men get into relationships just for that.
Right.
The stability to have somebody to come home. He know that woman or that man gonna make sure that utility bill is paid. There's groceries in the house. He ain't got no responsibility. All he gotta do is come home.
Mm-hmm.
And some people get into relationships for those reasons. And so what I'm saying is I want a person, they asked me in New Orleans when we were on stage, somebody yelled from the audience, well, Craig, what is your type? I said integral, ambitious. You know what I'm saying? Like I want somebody who knows how to put together a to-do list too. I want you to be responsible too.
Yeah.
So I ain't got to be checking up on you like, oh, babe, did you remember to do this? Now I want you to be like, oh, babe, I remember to do such. Don't forget to do this. Like I need you to be on top of your shit,
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to take care of anybody. And I don't mean financially. I'm just talking about, you understand what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
Like, so for me, the when I think about a relationship and getting into it, I just think about the many twists and turns and what can change. And,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Like and I feel like I've always felt like this.
Values, morals.
Yes, and when you get in a relationship with somebody, and it feels to me like the longer you're in a relationship with someone, the more relaxed they become.
That's facts.
They become really relaxed.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
And this gonna sound crazy, but don't take this the way I'm gonna actually say it. But I wanted to still feel fresh and new a year into it, 2 years into it. And I know it's not always gonna feel like that, but I still want you to look at me like I'm
I
magic.
still want you to date me.
Okay, y'all.
I want you to still look at me like I'm magic.
Craig, perfect. Back to the scenario with the couple.
Don't get so used to me.
That was missing because there was no.
I want you to still be excited
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
we don't be like thinking about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like when I'm going out of town or you going out of town, like I want you to be
Yeah.
anxious to come. Like don't be afraid to show me how you feel
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
I don't like that. I can't do
I
that
saw
no
the
more.
sweetest thing where it was a couple been married for 20 years. And the wife stood, she was at the airport and she got the sign.
Yeah.
And it's 20 years later and she's still excited.
Yes, I want you to still be excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want you to get so relaxed with me and you're like, oh hey babe. No, I want you to be anxious to come. When I come home, I want you to
Oh, hey, babe.
right.
My biggest fear is that
I want you, well, I'm sorry, let me say it. And I want you to be like, well, babe, when you going? Oh, well, I was gonna meet you in New York. I want to come. Like, I don't want you to wait for me to come back. I want you to be like, well, babe, let me see what day I can get up there.
Yeah.
Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Effort.
Yes.
I get it.
Effort is the only way to communicate interest.
Mm.
Effort is the only way to communicate interest. Don't just put forth effort the first 6 months.
So that leads me to believe with that couple, that was a relationship of convenience.
Yes.
Because no, it couldn't have been any elevation in it because
For him.
For him. But for both of them though. The
Well,
relationship was stagnant.
It goes what Craig said. You out here looking crazy, but you don't know you're looking crazy because in your mind, it's a great relationship.
And then here's the other piece. You ready? We're still talking about this situation with.
I can't let it go.
I can't either. This really hit us because we still talking about this one. After 12 years, this man called his ex from Italy with tears in his eyes and saying, I always thought that you and I would come here and I will always love you. I never stop loving you or whatever the fuck he said. I would hate to be that other person that he's in a relationship with. And here's what me and the friend said the other day when I was in New Orleans. I said, what happens a lot of times is, and I believe it's the case with this man and this woman, a lot of times what happens when after you've left a relationship that you've been in with someone who's changed you, where you developed a love that you've never experienced. You know what I'm saying? Where that love has really shifted you in some way. After that relationship ends, typically people go and do the thing that's safe. That woman is safe.
True. That's very true.
That relationship that man that I was in that relationship with is safe.
Yes.
It's not going to challenge you. That relationship is not going to challenge you like me. And a lot of times people go to the safe thing because they don't ever want to be, they don't want
accountability.
They don't want accountability. They don't want to be challenged. But then also they fear the pain of losing that kind of love again. And so they do the thing that's safe. And I said to her,
okay, that's good.
I said to her the other day on the phone, I said, let me tell you something. I said, I know. I said, I don't speak to you about that relationship because she's talked to me about little things. I said, I don't speak to you about that. I don't speak to about the partner that he's with because I don't know him. But what I will tell you is, I understand that that's probably the safe thing because once you've experienced a love that you've lost and it's hurt you so desperately, a lot of times you'll go into you'll deal with people, you'll get into relationships, you'll get into a relationship with someone that can't hurt you. You'll get into a relationship with, you understand what I'm saying? You'll get into a relationship with someone
that felt right.
Because it's like, I know I would never love this person the way I love like that. So I can get into this with him.
Because mentally you wouldn't put yourself in the position.
Absolutely.
I got it.
It's something about they can't hurt you. They can't hurt because I will never love you as much as I love that. Because you don't possess the shit that's going to get me there.
Got you. Okay.
You don't possess the stuff that's going to
get me. Gets me.
Because I did it. I did it after the dentist.
Oh, you did that?
That relationship wore me out.
Mentally, spiritually?
God knows everything. and let me tell you something. I told the friend the other day, I said, let me tell you something. I gave her this. I said, I'll never forget when that relationship ended. I'm talking about the dentist. When that relationship ended, I'll never forget I was driving to work. And I said, I called my mother because I just needed to talk. Because that thing was hurting me.
You just need to get it off.
Yes, I needed to get it off me. And I'll never forget, I broke down in tears. And my mother said, where are you? Where are you? I had already started the story, so she knew I was in the car. And she knew I wasn't in danger, but she was like, where are you? You need to pull over. Because I was all to pieces. And I said to the friend the other day, I said, let me explain something to you. I said, after that relationship ended and I did start dating again, for a long time, I dated people that I knew would never reach that spot in my heart again.
You know something now?
I started dating people that I knew that I would not even fall for. It was a game I played that I knew wasn't fair.
You was playing safe. You were protecting.
Yes. And they may have been into me, but I definitely wasn't into them.
So now we can see how.
What changed that?
Well, years of work and healing. And I sat still for a while. Remember, before that last relationship, I was single for like 9 years. So I did a lot of work and a lot of writing and a lot of thinking and processing and all of that stuff. And I just got to a point where it's like, well, that's unfair to you and it's unfair to them.
Correct.
Because you're not really opening yourself up to really get
to know people.
To know people.
Or allow people in.
Yeah.
They're not allowing you.
Yes.
Right.
And so I had to move past that. But that's the thing I think that people miss. People monkey bar from one relationship to the next. And you don't sit in that space long enough. I wasn't dating with intent. That's it. And I wasn't sitting. I think a lot of times people don't sit in that single space long enough to really heal, to really self-reflect and look. They just jump into the next thing. And this is why people go into, you can look at people's relationships, and I don't even just mean physically. When you line up people's exes, they may not look alike, but they got same qualities and characteristics. Because you're drawing and attracting the same energy. Because you didn't take enough time to sit still. So when Wendy Williams used to say all the time on her show, oh, the only way to get over a relationship is to get under somebody new. That's the most unhealthy thing. I used to cringe when she used to say it. Or anybody says it. I'm like, oh, that is so unhealthy. Because then a lot of times you'll jump into something else and you end up damaging yourself more.
That's right.
Or you think that's because people don't really like themselves or like spending time with themselves?
That part.
They don't know how to sit with themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get somewhere and be still.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't like that.
Yeah.
All the time.
Go on. Listen, I would travel by myself. I'll go to dinner. I'll go to lunch. You understand? Like I'll sit at home.
I don't understand that. I'm good by myself. And if somebody entertains me, I'm fine, but it's not a requirement.
Yeah. So for me, it's just I just think about like it just feels like well, for one, all relationships have to kind of come to an end, and not just because somebody breaks up or you cheat or somebody cheats or whatever. They all have an end point because we all got to die. But I just don't like relationships that because I know a couple that they're apart now, but they for many years every year before because they were renting a place. Every year when they was trying to renew
The lease?
yeah, they would have a conversation. This is a straight couple. They would have a conversation, say, okay, how did this past year work for you? Were there things that that you didn't like or da 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 like they would have check-ins and say, well, how do you feel about us signing this lease again? Like, are we moving forward? Yeah, they would have conversations like, should we do this? Are we good? You think we can go through another year? We can get through another year? Like, and they would have those kinds of conversations. But I just don't like when changes happen and they're unspoken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Greg, that's the worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst to me.
Don't leave me in the dark.
Yeah, don't leave me in the dark.
But a lot of times
You don't see me either.
Yeah, but a lot of times people have a hard time being honest about it because they like the stability. Yeah, they like sharing the bills.
Yeah.
No, you understand?
That's a real thing, Ellie. For real.
I'm laughing because I have never had that experience of that. I've always been by myself as far as living by myself.
Yeah.
I've never lived with a lover, had the opportunity, but I've always in the back of my head, my mother said, have you on so a motherfucker can't put you out.
Yeah.
And that's what she always taught me.
Yeah.
And that's always what I stuck to.
Yeah. And I just kind of, and I don't know if I always feel like this, but at least for now, like, I don't want anybody to live with me.
I think I just got there. I don't have to, have to live.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I don't feel like we have to live together.
I have to live anymore.
You haven't lived with anybody.
No, I don't think I've lived with anybody since I've known you.
Yeah.
And I've known this bitch for a long time. But no, I don't think I've lived with the first person I lived with was the dentist. That was the first one. A year.
Is that the last time you lived with somebody?
So we were together for 2 years, but we lived together for a year because he was trying to get me to move in 6 months in. I told y'all I love well. He was trying to get me to move in 6 months. I said, that's too soon. And I liked him. I knew I liked him, right? I said, no, that's too soon. And I was like, if we're still together in a year, then I'll move in. Okay. And remember, I was struggling. So I really wanted to move in because they would have given a bitch some relief.
Hold on right there, because I remember you telling me something. What's your longest of living with someone?
My last one, 3 years.
Okay. When you moved in after a year of being together, you moved in. I remember you saying you didn't feel like you had space.
I didn't feel welcome. I felt like a guest.
Because you said there wasn't even a drawer or nothing for you.
Child, he had custom closets and my shit was still folded up in the corner somewhere. And I had a couple. Eventually, I had like a 2 drawer.
He didn't extend that to you, or
no?
Did y'all have that conversation?
I didn't know my name at that time, so I didn't bring it up because I'm like, this is his.
But no, and he shouldn't, because when you invite someone to move into your space, I'll give you an example. Yeah. When I said, Dave, that you can move in, I made the room right. You see all that shit that's on that bed? It was stripped.
Right.
You got to be comfortable because you don't live like I live.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And so with lovers, we just good best friends. You got to make it comfortable for people.
So, Craig, you felt that was symbolic of the relationship, that he didn't make you feel welcoming?
Correct. I feel like it was symbolic of the issues that really manifested. It just became bigger.
Okay.
So I never felt like it was true partnership.
Okay.
Because it played out in so many different other ways. It was the closet. Mm-hmm. It was the voicemail for the house. I told y'all this story before. Oh. This was before cell phones were like back in those days. Yeah. We had cell phones because I had a cell phone in college.
And there was a brick on it.
Mm-hmm. It was a brick, yeah. But back in those days, when you worked in corporate America, you didn't put no cell phone number on your resume. You had a home phone.
You had a home phone.
And because I was living with him, I had his home phone on the thing. They didn't respect you to put no cell phone number on no resume. And he didn't want to give me the voicemail. Again, it was just like, it was like terror turf. So I didn't have no space in the closet. He didn't want to share the voicemail with me.
Use a tenant.
I had a key. Yes. I was a guest, bitch.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I just feel like when you are really making space for someone, and I'm not saying that he didn't love me because that nigga was in love with me, but
I think that he loved him differently.
yeah, but I think that's the way he. Well, listen, I heard he just went through a divorce, and from what I understand,
He said, yes, you take it to the streets.
I keep my ears to the streets. I may not see you, I may not run into you, but I definitely know what's going on.
Rough. Would you circle the block with that one?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not.
In your past, you would circle the block for?
It's interesting that you say that because the one that I just told. Did I tell you? I don't know if I told you. He baked me a cake. He brought the cake over.
You told me.
He baked me a cake recently and brought it to the house.
I think.
I have to tell you who it is when we get up here.
Yeah.
But but my thing is, I heard that he just. Well, not heard. He just went through a divorce, and from what I heard, it was because he still likes to have things his way. And I'm just not the kind of person that you're gonna be able to run and control. That's just that.
Well, then he's not marriage material. Marriage materials you share. Relationship materials you share.
I think that's a protective measure for him. You know, we all have different types of blocks and different types of walls. Some people have emotional walls.
Mhm.
Some people have physical walls where, again, he didn't want to share the voicemail. He didn't want to do like things had to be his way or like sort of.
You know what I've seen with him, and I don't know if this is necessarily true. He was always the breadwinner too, right?
And I said that to him all the way
That
back.
makes a difference.
Back in that, and so I said to him, now again, I was broken, grinding and trying to figure shit out. But he had never dated someone who was a writer. By the time I met him, I had sold out the stage play. I didn't have no money by the time I met him because the money was gone. I had lived off that money. But right. But I had staged my play, it had sold out. Tyler Perry had come to the play. I had already started writing, say it on the card. I hadn't printed it on nothing but printer paper from the computer.
Mhm.
But the idea was this.
You got to hustle.
Right. And I had already been recording music. I was
So was
demoing.
he promoting you?
He did. He did. He paid for the very first greeting card party I had. He paid for the very first. Yes, he paid for the very first run of greeting cards that I printed. And then he sent me to a. He found this. He took the initiative. Found this. It was college.
Yeah.
He sent me to this course. He paid for this course, how to write a business plan.
Okay.
So he did stuff, but it was the everyday thing that it was the challenge. It was just like, listen,
That's the control, though.
right.
I think that was.
And so, long story short, damn, what was I?
Oh.
Damn, fuck, it'll come back.
Well, you said he asked you what you circle the block, and you said brought it up to that the one person about the cake.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to the cake, but no, it was. Oh, wait, what was it? So he did things like I said, he paid for the play. I'm not paid for the. Oh, he even gave money towards the play.
Yeah.
The last time that the time after we were together, he did that.
But you said he's divorced now, so.
Well, I heard that it was similar kind of stuff. It was just like things had to.
So
do
that's
with
the pattern of his
right.
behavior, is that it sounds like he still has that controlling factor about him.
Yeah.
In his relationships, it's carried over in his relationships.
Well, has he been hurt in a partnership?
Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Even though I didn't have any money, you saw that I had not potential because that don't even sound right.
You were working towards goals.
He saw that I had ambition and I wasn't just saying, "Oh, I want to do this." I was doing it.
Right.
Like I had staged the play and doing all these other things, right? And I said to him at the time, I said, "You're not used to dating someone who's just as interesting as you."
Yeah.
I said, "You're used to." That's what I told him.
Yeah.
I said that to him in 2004.
And where did he from?
He just kind of looked at me because he had dated a guy before. So he had lived with a guy like many years before me. The guy, and this is no shade. I'm not being funny when I say this. The guy worked at Home Depot.
Okay.
And then he dated a guy before me, and I think and then the guy before me didn't have a job.
Okay.
I said, "You're used to."
He's a caretaker.
You're used. Yes, I said you, and it made me think. That's why you wanted me to move in. So
Within 6 months.
correct.
Control.
Right, and I didn't have no money, and I.
Well, see, let me say this. People are taking the word control to a bad, it's a stigma.
Mhm.
Right.
It's a negative word. I said the word control, and people, I have a controlling spirit, but I control me.
Right.
Now, and I'm
There are degrees of control.
Exactly. And when I'm with my friends, I'm not going to sit there and watch a situation explode when I can step in to fix it or say,
Right.
let's do. That's just me, and that's not. I'm trying to control the situation, but I'm in control of me.
Yes, he's a Pisces. How you know that, Rachel?
So,
But there are degrees of control. So
There
like
is.
it was that kind of control. Like, okay, well, I want to control. I can control this because I have the money, and da, da, da. But then there's the control where older people date younger people.
That's it, Craig.
Because that's a different type.
which part did you feel? Which type of
Right.
control did you feel in that relationship?
It was the financial.
It was funny.
It was the financial thing.
Yeah.
And so I said to him back then, I said, you're used to being the most interesting one in your relationship because you're the dentist, because you have this house out in Lawrenceville, because you have this condo downtown.
Financial stability.
Yeah, you drive the Mercedes C-Class, da 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 da. I'm not C-Class, it was the convertible one, the two-door one, whatever one what that one was called. But I said those things to him. I said, you're used to being the most interesting one. I said, you've never met anybody like me. Who's just as ambitious and da, 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 da. I said, so you don't really know what to do with that. I said, but so anyway, so that was that.
Because them tables turned to something you definitely make order come down.
And let me tell you something. Khalid said that to me years ago. He said, you know what, Craig? Khalid said that to me years ago. He said, right now, Craig, he makes more than you. He said, but let one of these projects or one of these films or something. He said that table will turn. He said,
But that's why I always say to people, you have to be careful how you treat people.
Yeah.
You said where they start may not be where they finish.
But guess what? I invited him to the housewarming and the luau, but he didn't
Oh,
come.
you did?
I sure did.
Okay.
I definitely invited him to the housewarming because remember the housewarming was about
People had
People that
people who have really helped lift me. And even though the relationship didn't work, he did. Like I said, he gave money towards the play that time. One of those times that I did it, he paid for the first run of greeting cards that I printed. He paid for me to go to that class to write the business plan. You know what I mean? So he definitely believed in me.
Well, do you think he seeks people, and I don't know him, seek people
I think so.
less prominent?
Yes, I think so. I think so.
Craig already mentioned twice
Yeah.
prior.
Yeah.
Did him?
I think that's it.
And we know somebody that does the same thing and don't have the type of status as a dentist, but that's their makeup. That they like people that depend on them. Bob the Builder.
Straight again.
Straight Bob the Builder.
Jew or Gentile?
Oh, yes, God. Good night.
Jew or Gentile?
Yeah, good night. Good night. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
not always about money. It's about I have a little more than you do.
Yeah.
If we both on the welfare line, bitch, I get $200 in food stamps, you get 50. But I still got more than you. And you're gonna depend on me.
You
Yeah.
depend on me. Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, again, going back to what we were saying about living together, like, I don't know if I have to live because I just feel like you can never really predict how long a relationship is going to last, and you're not supposed to. But I'm just saying because we can't predict how long they're going to last. I'd rather I live in my place, you live in yours.
You said that with the other relationship that you were not, even though you was around the corner, not far from each other, you were not willing to give up your spot to live with nobody. And I agree with that.
No. Because I said to him, well, this is the ex. I said, if this is before I bought the first house, I said, if I move in here, my name going on this house.
That's right.
Bingo.
I said, I would never move in here if my name ain't on this house.
Yeah.
You know, and so I ended up buying. But he wasn't ready to move in at the time, and thank God, looking back, we didn't take that step because we had even talked about starting a business. We almost started a business together because there used to be this little truck. Remember the fat truck? Yeah. So like they used to have these trucks here in Atlanta. They'd be kind of like a Zifty car. Zip car. But it was a truck. It was like a box truck. And one time we went and rented this box truck and went to the outlet. And that's when I bought that outdoor furniture that I have on the patio at the other house. That works through a website. And so you go to it no longer exists now, but it was fetch.com. And you go on the website.
And you rent the truck.
You rent the truck. And then you get to the truck. You press this button in the website and it unlocks the car. The key is inside the truck. So we were going to buy a truck together and we were going to have one out on the street where people can go and rent it. And, if you're moving or whatever, because everybody can't get a U-Haul.
Oh, no.
And so we were going to do that. We were going to start, but we never did that. Like we had literally started looking for trucks. I'm like, oh, thank God, none of that. Because I feel sorry for you straights. Because once you interlock, it's hard.
Now, some of the days too. Now,
Some of the days too.
marriage is the thing. People jump to get married within 6 months, and I'm like, I'm not down.
And for some people, it works.
But you just got to be careful to make
Yeah.
sure you have done your due diligence and your homework, because people jump in too quickly
Yeah.
without thinking, and then when it's time to separate, oh, I've got an Indeed.
Yeah.
You got to go through.
But I also think that, like we just live in a world now where people are just so indecisive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They want to promise you forever today, and I want to be with you.
Looking for the next big thing.
Right. And then you get into it, and as soon as the relationship has a little challenge, now you checking out, now your eyes roving.
Right.
It's like, Jay, you can't even go through nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'd rather we just spend time together, and you ain't got to make no commitment to me, and I ain't got to make nothing to you. You ain't got to ask me no motherfucking questions about where I'm going. I ain't got to ask you. Okay? You go wherever you going to go.
Right.
Well, I'm open to dating and never have.
I mean, I'm open to dating.
But I have at 56, you gotta come in a little. You can't come in here, and I'm not saying where somebody is, and it's not always finance. You gotta have
I'm talking about
financial sense, some mental sense,
some good goddamn common sense.
ability too.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping on my grandmama's couch for begging what?
Yeah.
Then you don't have room for dating.
Neither should you be on the app.
And better yet, if you sleeping at your grandmother's house, you need to be using all of your energy to get out of that circumstance.
That means
You have no energy for me.
Yeah.
You need to be trying to figure out how to get up out of there.
Come on, you can see that air mattress.
But you driving a brand new car, or you got on these name clothes. Your priorities are wrong. I have a fully furnished house, and I've been someone talking about CarPlay. What is CarPlay?
What is that?
CarPlay.
He says that's when you're fucking a car. Baby, I'm 56 with 3 bedrooms. Are you stupid?
Oh yeah, they do be wanting to do that.
Play.
What the fuck?
It's like you don't have an apartment.
I got started.
Craig, look. It's a time.
No,
But yeah, 56, I told you.
I can't.
Yeah. I told you that. Yeah.
But hey,
Text me from the delivery
And
room.
I know, text me from the delivery room.
of having the baby.
You having another baby and you texting me from the delivery room.
See, that's crazy to me.
That's foolish.
Yeah.
Again, the baby mother, the child mother is giving birth, and you texting someone.
But that also says something about that person. Why would you fuck with somebody who's doing that to that person? They ain't gonna do the same thing to you.
That's right.
Well, but no, this person who wrote this.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If I'm getting a text from an ex and their wife is having a child,
Yeah.
what?
That means you ain't gonna never be shit.
Shit, I don't
Yeah,
want you.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want you because
Yeah.
the pattern of behavior has not changed and you don't moved on.
So your level of importance of it is not. It's just about you.
Yeah.
What is he texting for sex?
I mean, why you talk? Why do I need to be updated
Right.
on what's going on in your life? I don't need to know that you having a baby.
How do you feel about exes being godparents of their exes' children? And I know people who've done it.
Yeah. I know.
I ain't never heard nothing like that.
Next week, one of my good girlfriends that used to be Craig's girlfriend.
Huh?
He still do that.
Who? Wait. Say that again.
I have one of my friends
Yeah.
that you were friends with at one point. He still has that relationship with his exes.
Ex.
His ex's children and family.
Oh,
Is he a godparent?
Who is this?
Are they a godparent?
Not godparent, but no, you're right. They're not
Godfather? Oh no.
No. The ex's children,
Uh-huh.
he still keeps in touch with. And
Oh, keeps in touch with the children.
Yeah, their family.
Oh, you talking about?
Yeah. And I never understood that.
I don't understand.
Never.
But wait,
Holidays or whatever.
is he in touch with the one who died?
Yes.
Oh, but he dead though.
But do you still continue almost as if
I mean, I think that's slightly different.
that is different?
I think that's slightly different.
I think the relationship changes. Maybe the holidays.
It does change.
Yeah, I think it changes.
No, I mean-
No, I'm talking the relationship is the same as it was when we were in it versus we're not in it anymore.
Correct.
It's given, hey, I reached out, it's a holiday.
How you doing? Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. But he has maintained the relationship with his son and then the family.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
It still contributes to their lifestyle and all that kind of stuff.
Contributes.
Like,
Go on. What's the next one?
He
Yeah.
named his daughter the name I said I wanted to name our daughter. I miscarried.
That's the same one, like the name of the daughter of the baby that y'all that died. That's the same level.
It is.
That's just disrespect.
I think it's disrespectful too.
Oh my God.
This lets me know it's a lot of cruel motherfuckers in the world. and there's a
Yeah.
lot of hurt people in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of them do things, but they're not thinking about the other purpose. Most of them, I don't think they're with. Some of them are intently with malice to be cruel, but some of them they just don't. As Craig said, common sense. I don't see what the big deal is. You have people who do things. People are like, what's the problem?
Or they just lack emotional
Intelligence, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you date younger?
I prefer not to.
Okay. What's the cutoff for you?
35. When you say young, I'm talking about these YNs. These
Well, that's
20.
That's still like at that.
Well, 35.
35 ain't no YN.
I mean, but that's still a guy.
No, that's a gap. But 30,
35.
yeah, that's a gap. But
I see what you're saying. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm YN is how you stop at 28,
This is
27.
the motherfuckers. I'm not a sugar daddy.
Oh, I'm nobody's sugar daddy.
Relationship, and that's what failed in my last relationship. Not knowing. No, that ain't what this is.
How you, baby? I got sweet and low.
So in other words, he's an artificial.
I don't have that. I have that coconut sugar that Jack gave me because Kim came here. She said, "Where your sugar?" And I hadn't put any in the container. I said, "Use that coconut sugar there. You don't need no regular sugar." So I gave her the coconut sugar because I don't need no regular sugar.
Coconut sugar.
Jack gave me some.
Either that or
Agave?
no.
No.
Bitch, that's sweet. What's the other sugar? Yeah, come on, somebody help me.
Raw sugar?
No. It's like a sugar substitute. It's natural though. Oh, come on, somebody gonna tell me what it is. I know somebody here know what I'm talking. Not stevia.
No.
No, that's a
Monk fruit. Come on, somebody. That's it. Monk fruit.
That's what
Monk fruit is
Alicia
natural.
uses.
Yeah.
She said she uses.
Oh yeah, she sure does.
Yeah, monk fruit. That's vegan and it's.
And the one I got from Jack, it is coconut. It's a coconut.
Come on, somebody. She came through with that monk fruit.
But no,
That's why I say good day thinkers thought.
Yeah.
You is kind, you is smart, and you is important.
They are.
what's your age cutoff?
12. No, I'm just like, okay, I got 54. I would stay around 35, 40. Hoping to that 40.
That's what I'm pushing out.
I want
Every year I push it up.
Yeah, that 40.
Well, according to that last episode of Telling Our Stories, I said my cutoff is 40, maybe 38. But yeah.
But people don't get us wrong. It's not just about the age.
Yeah.
It's about the maturity. Where are you financially? I'm sorry. I've worked too hard for this shit.
Yeah.
I'm not finna be. I'm not going back to the food stamp line. Huh?
It's a general store for me. Yeah, that would be the buy-in. Be like, oh my God, unlimited gift.
I'm saying I'm not going back to the food stamp line on somebody else's account.
Right.
If I go because of me, then that's me.
Right.
And when you start putting your funds and losing your money because you're chasing behind somebody younger,
Yeah.
then baby, you have crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree.
I told him my business idea. He said it will never work and really discouraged me from starting it. I broke up with him because I felt like the shell of the person I once was. I felt like a shell. She wrote it wrong. I felt like a shell of the person I once was.
Mm-hmm.
He started a business with my business idea and my business plan a few months later. It's very successful. He has about what?
That sounds like could be lying.
Oh, he has an about the owner section on the website saying he just came up with the idea one day, daydreaming.
Who fault is that?
Can she still win?
What? How?
What proof did she have it was her?
Why?
She didn't have a copyright.
She
Didn't nobody hear it.
That's true.
Well, you can't copyright no business idea.
No, did nobody else hear it before to say, yeah, she talked about
I
it.
could say that the business plan and all that was already
It's
established.
hearsay, baby.
The date stamp,
He can say I came up with it because she told him everything about it. So there's nothing that's in there that he didn't know.
Didn't that just happen with Nikki Gilbert? With
Child, she swears she wrote that, child.
she didn't win.
I know she did. She
But
swears she
then
wrote
with
that TV show.
Valley.
P Valley.
But I'm asking, who fault is that?
But here's the thing.
That's karma coming back though.
Yeah, but she said the business is very successful. But that doesn't mean that the karma's going to come back financially. It could come back in his health, huh?
Yeah, it could.
All right, Fred.
But again, whose fault is it? Is it hers
Right.
or his?
But it goes back to what I was saying earlier about how women, not all the time, but sometimes women will let a man discourage them from buying a house.
We know one of those situations too, where you don't let, when you are a woman or a man and your business is already established, don't let no partner come in saying, well, giving you ideas and say, put me on it. No, baby.
No,
This
ma'am.
is mine.
No, I agree.
Because that leads to confusion and it becomes a problem.
However, if you're contributing to the growth of the business, that can be negotiated.
But if you establish that business
Before he came in the picture.
then baby, no.
But what if the business is stuck?
Well, what? Okay, case in point. And I've told y'all this story before. Angie Stone
Mm-hmm.
was a successful artist.
Mm-hmm.
She met this guy that she started dating.
I went to the airport.
He worked for Southwest Airlines. He was like a counter agent or a bag person.
He was a bagger, but he did the bag.
And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. So hear what I'm saying.
Definitely.
My problem with it is not that he had that job or that she dated him or somebody who had that job. It was that she brought that man in to manage her career. What he know about managing your career? He's the ticket agent at the Southwest. That's the kind of shit that women will do. Not all, and I'm not saying all.
That was too quick, too soon.
And my thing is one thing, like I told y'all this story before, like the lady who owns Candy Cakes. It's a cupcake place here. She and her husband were married when she started that business.
Mm-hmm.
That business got off the ground because they took out a second mortgage on their home and the seed money was used. When they broke up, yeah, I think he should.
Entitled.
I think he's entitled
Of course he is.
to part of it because he was there and because it was his health insurance and she wasn't working for a period of time.
Mhm.
He was the only one working, helping to get the shit off the
You
ground.
just
So,
said
yeah,
they
correct.
put their house and got the money.
That's
They-
the only instance. Yeah, that's the only instance.
Right.
But if I'm already established, you done brought your motherfucking ass in here. And this is what women sometimes will do, and it grinds my gears. And I always try to encourage women not to do that shit. But a lot of times women will do that because they want to keep that man, they want to pacify that man, they don't want that man to feel insecure around them, all this other stuff. And they want him to feel like he's a part of it. But he wasn't a part of it when you started it. And so my thing is, once you're already established, you can't. I'm not saying you can't have conversations about your business and maybe take some advice.
They shouldn't be a part of the day.
But he should not be a part of the day-to-day operation. You don't need to make him an employee
And let me say,
unless he's qualified.
if
Unless he's in that field.
but legally, if you make him an employee, he's not a partner.
That's
He's
right.
an employee.
That's right.
That's what you do.
Almost like a consultant.
Yeah.
You're an employee, though, so you're not.
And you have that shit in writing.
Okay.
And and you have to have that
That's
shit
what
in
I'm saying.
writing.
You gotta-
And even if you don't have a business, I'm also talking to women who have their own home, and then you let a man move in with you, and that nigga want to be put on the deed.
I agree.
You can't get on the deed.
Because that was the first live we ever did when you asked me if I met somebody, and I said, "You can't move in 1605."
Oh.
No, you gotta have your own. Then we'll get one together.
Yeah,
You're not moving here going on this deed.
and if you do move in, you ain't going on this deed.
No,
Yeah.
well, you ain't moving in.
And we're gonna write up a lease. You're a tenant here.
Right.
But see, a lot of people don't want to do that when it's a relationship.
Yeah, because people say, "Well, they're in a relationship."
Well, why gotta write up a lease? Because
That's
this
just
is
what most people always, they're thinking long term too. They don't think of the what ifs.
right.
Well, because in this state, once they move in after they've been there so long,
30 days.
you have to. Yeah, I think it's less than that now. You have to go and have them evicted.
You do.
So
No, it ain't no certain days, bitch. Once they start getting mail to the house.
Oh, really? I thought it was 30 days.
Once they start getting mail to the house, I'll tell you, don't get no mail coming over here.
Right.
Don't have no mail coming here.
What you doing?
Right.
And you can't have access to my voicemail so you can get your business calls. Girl, that was good.
You okay?
That was that. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that's good.
Gotta be
Bitch, what are you trying to hide, honey? Who's calling you on your home?
Right. And to be honest with you, looking back, I don't think there was anybody calling on the home phone. I just think it was a level of
Invasion of privacy.
power he didn't want
That's
to
what I'm
release.
saying. Yeah.
It was the control thing. He wanted to have control of it.
But have you ever thought he was still living with himself, living by himself mentally in some compartment,
Yeah.
even though he wanted you in the space,
Yeah.
but he didn't want you in the space.
He wanted
Limited. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta keep that limited.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said 6 months was too soon because I've never wanted to feel like I'm a burden in anybody's space.
Yeah.
That's why when anybody who's lived here, I always want you to feel that you're at home because I wouldn't want to feel that way.
Yeah.
Right. I'm a lot of things. A full
Chris,
ain't
it's
one.
not about your integrity because girl, you was broke beyond broke.
Honey, when I say that rent was tearing my ass up every month, and he said it, I said, "Oh God, I could move in there and I ain't got to worry about this rent."
Right.
That's how
Oh, so you had an apartment?
This was in 2003. My rent then was $900.
Where's okay?
You're a bad bitch, so.
Bitch, my rent in not two. Yeah, I was living off a Peachtree. I was around. If you know anything about Atlanta, I was around the corner from Peabody Hospital. It was a brand.
You was down the train station.
Yes, I could walk to the train.
Yeah.
I was right there on 26th Street.
26, right.
And it was a brand new building.
I love that apartment.
I did too.
I love that apartment.
It was $888, bitch. That's $900. That's $12.
Or a studio.
It was a one bedroom.
You had a door.
Yeah, it was one bedroom. It was a one bedroom. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it had a little Juliet
You
doll.
had
No, you talking about the other apartment down the street from there?
Okay.
That was York Downs.
York Downs,
I
yeah.
stayed in York Downs. I left York. That was an older apartment. I left there and I moved to the new building.
So during that time, you were
Somebody said I was in elementary school in 2003.
who was pulling coins together from doing what you were doing.
I had done the play. Yeah,
to make sure
You know, odd jobs.
Yeah.
You've been in
I had a little odd job while I was working at IBM,
IBM, right.
and then I lost my job at
Yeah.
I lost my job at IBM, and then I got fired. Same
You
deal.
lost your job.
Right.
Right.
And so, but again, during that time, that's when I had written like proposals and I was getting some money coming in
Okay.
from like corporates or local businesses that was helping to pay for the play.
Mhm.
And so I would pinch off of that to pay my
To pay your
rent.
rent.
Yeah.
And then you looking at that, you get 1,000, you're like, bitch, after rent, you left with a little change.
Right.
Girl, what I got to do?
Right. All right. So and then we would do like little fundraisers because I remember I got what's the pharmaceutical Glasgow Smith Kline.
So,
Glasgow Smith Kline, I got them to pay for a luncheon over at Park Tavern.
Okay.
They paid for the food, the beverages, and all that stuff. And when people came in, I had all of the actors set up on the stage.
Okay,
They read
okay.
pieces from it was a reading to give people a preview of the play. And then people made donations so that I would take some of that money. I would give the cast a stipend. I paid my rent. You know what I'm saying? Like I would put a little deposit down on the venue. Like I was always.
So you were thinking when he made that offer at 6 months, but you used enough common sense to say that's too quick.
I said no, that's too quick.
Okay.
And I was pressed, but I was tired.
Do you think it would have been worse if you had moved in when he made that first offer? After a year, you still felt you weren't welcome. Do you would have think it would have been worse, about the same, if you had jumped at the 6 months offer? Because by then you had known him a little bit better, that you could adjust to the point that he's not ready for really somebody to be in his space. Because I've been with him a year, but within the 6 months, how long had you been with him when he made that first offer? Just 6 months?
Yeah.
We had only known we'd only known each other for 6 months.
and then you moved a year.
I waited for the year. My lease was up,
And they were together.
and then I went on and moved.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I mean, it just I was like, mm-mm. But I was also nervous too because that was the first time I ever lived with somebody.
Outside your mother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had never lived with somebody I was in a relationship with,
Right.
and so yeah, so
I've never done that. Because when Mike moved to here, we was no longer in a relationship.
right.
I don't like being, like you said, feel like you need them or you're dependent on them. I just don't like that.
I mean,
100%.
Well, in that instance, I wasn't paying no bills. I had just moved.
Girl, where the bottles? Right.
I just moved in. I wasn't paying no bills. I wasn't paying no phone. I wasn't, and so, but in the instance where I lived with somebody after that, like years later, he worked, I worked, and so it was like
Mutual contribution.
yeah. So it was different.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you feel you had more say, or you felt more comfortable when you were paying half versus when you weren't.
Well, I felt more stable because the place was in my name.
Gotcha.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not the kind of person that would be like, well, this is my place. I wasn't like that.
Yeah.
But it just, I like coming home and having somebody there. Like, I do like living with somebody, but I just get my children out of here. Get out of here. But But no, I like living with somebody. Like, it's nice. You know what I'm saying?
It has its pros and its cons.
It does. It does.
There's pros and cons.
Yeah, like especially like you ain't got to be the one to figure out what you gonna have for dinner all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you got a motherfucker who can cook, or some people just be waiting on you to go. Well, we
Right.
Mhm.
Well, see, I don't.
See, but that's why I like to travel with you. And I had this little situation with Davon in Miami,
What
and
happened?
it was funny because
Oh,
he was working, I was through. He said, "So what we eating?" No, you in charge of food, honey.
right. We all got jobs right here.
You in charge of food. That's right. He looked at me and bust out laughing. But because I said when I'm with Craig, I already know they're hungry.
Right. I'm in charge of the food when we travel.
Craig got wherever.
I'm gonna find the restaurant. Yeah.
Craig gonna find somewhere to eat.
Yes, indeed.
I don't be looking, and I wasn't looking.
Right.
So it does.
But every time I looked at your location, you were right. I said, well, you ain't gonna ever leave that room.
I was relaxing. It was about relaxation because I said, Devon, you can take the car and go wherever you want to go. You want to go to the beach. He was working. He says, no, I'm good right here. I'm work because it's just having a peace of mind.
And just out of away from home. Right.
Change the scenery.
Yeah.
But no.
Mm-mm.
But I do understand what you're saying, but you got to have somebody who's forward thinking and not sitting there waiting on you to come to the house to say, well, what we doing?
But see, that's just the thing. Like, and that's the challenge with relationships. In the beginning, you think that's the kind of person you have.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get into the relationship
Yeah.
and you're like, well, wait a minute.
Well, when you're dating, it's about making an impression.
Correct.
Yeah.
The representative.
Yeah.
And we talked about this in New Orleans. I think that the representative can no longer show up, or it's harder to keep your real stuff hidden after 6 months. Like by the 6 month mark, you can kind of see.
Yeah, you know, develop a
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I see.
But it's also a perk to live with somebody because then you get to see how they really live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's important as well.
It's such a, you just never really know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Especially in this day and age. Like,
Very
this
true.
is really crazy.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like I don't even let nobody come to my house.
No, it's great. That's smart.
It's just my friends.
No,
Like,
in your space, you have to be very careful.
Be careful.
You have to be. Hell, we be careful. Because I be like, bitch, what?
right. And like I haven't, like anybody that's come to my house is people that I've known already for years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the ex that I was telling you about. I dated him in 2001.
Mm-hmm.
And he always calls me, he texts me or calls for my birthday. Because his birthday is the day before mine. And mind you, I never remember his. And see, this is and his is the day before mine.
What the fuck?
But see here again. But see here again, going back to these, I really feel like I made an impact in his life.
Mm.
You understand? And I'm not being funny when I say that. Like when I met him, he's older than me. For those of
Many
you,
years.
Wait, does he know
how old am I?
15?
Bitch, you 50. Like he's still 12.
No, I was really talking out loud, bitch. I think he's 56. I know he might be 50. I think he's 5. He's either 5 or 6 years older than I am.
Okay.
For those of you who think that I only date younger, I was always dating older.
Mm.
It was just once I turned 30 and I started getting a little gray down here, the little young hoppers was coming after me.
Right.
So, but when I met him, like I said, I'm younger. So when 2001, in 2001, would I have been 25?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Wait, let me subtract it real quick.
I don't know.
I want to.
I think I was 31, so you would have been 5 years younger than me.
You didn't do it right. Do 2001.
I'm in 2001. I put 2021. I was 25, right? So if I was 25, he was probably 30 or 31. He's either 5 or 6 years older.
Okay.
I was out
Meaning in the streets?
of the closet.
Oh,
He wasn't.
he was
No,
gay.
I'd already met Randy.
He wasn't out of the closet.
No,
Oh,
and so
he was a
Did
pilgrim.
you know that?
yes,
He was a pilgrim.
right. I met him at a Halloween party. I met him at a gay party. It was a Halloween party, and he was dressed like a pharaoh, like an Egyptian pharaoh. Yeah.
Well, do you Wait a minute. You dated him knowing that he wasn't out of the closet.
Yeah, like so. If I was 25, I had only been out of the closet for 3 years. I know. Listen. I don't even remember. That man's birthday is right before mine.
I don't do that.
I was 20. I was only been out of the closet for 3 years myself. I came out at 22.
I'm trying to process this.
What?
So wait, go.
Knowingly that they are knowingly still living in the closet, we're going to have conflicts. And that's what in PDA. But
What
I
are you to? Masculinity, you like other feminine?
I like people for who a man with
He's
a
like
sense of humor.
he like masculine.
He likes.
But
So that's what I'm saying. You gonna run into
but
that.
that don't mean they're gonna be in the closet. All gay men are not effeminate. I'm just saying I don't want no DL man. I do not.
No,
I don't want a man who's flamboyant and said you ain't got to tell folks your business, but you know who you are.
That's too much work. And scheduling and all
Yeah,
that.
I ain't got time for that. And then tell me coming over at 3:00 in the morning, baby. What? I'm asleep at 10. Don't call me after 12.
You can wake up.
Well, when did you start doing that? Because there was a time.
Wake up.
Now, when did you start getting in bed at 10? Because there was a time you were a whore, and I think that time still exists.
No,
Right. That's what fella.
girl, these last few years, that 50 threshold just changed things. I'm like, child, you gotta, like you said, you know your name. You gotta start setting boundaries. Bitch, don't be calling me at midnight, 2:00 in the morning. No, we're not doing that. Because that is a BC.
Booty call.
That's a booty call.
Yeah.
Of course, and
You gotta
sometimes
tell me to go to the
and sometimes that's okay.
then I need to be calling. You're not calling me. Because it's always them calling you when they want the BC. I'm not doing that.
So what was I saying? I was going to tell y'all something. Oh. So I met him at a Halloween party. No, I wasn't chasing nobody DL, but I met him at Rashard was with me.
Okay.
I think I showed you the pictures. It was a Halloween party. Rashard was dressed up as a sailor.
The Polaroids.
Yeah.
I saw.
Rashard was dressed up as a sailor.
I didn't know this when you met him.
And I was dressed up as a I had on like scrubs. So whatever a health.
You had the white jacket on because you was I remember because you look young. I said that bitch out.
I still look young, bitch. So what happened was So what happened was we went to this Halloween party. And guess what? You know Jeff.
Uh-huh.
He was at that party, but I didn't know Jeff.
Okay.
I remember seeing Jeff that he was dressed up like a vampire.
Jeff was cute back then.
And what? If you happen to circle back this way, would you give me some water, please, while you're...
This has been working my nerves since Randy been in his chair.
But I remember.
No, that was down the chair. And I hate it. But I'm not gonna go comment.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Brandon fell out with you.
I didn't fall out with him. He fell out with himself.
But go on. Jeff was at the party.
Jeff was at the party. I remember seeing him there, but I didn't know him there. And later down the line, he told me, once we became friends, he said, yeah, I liked him too. He tried to approach him. I think they must have exchanged phone numbers at that party too. Because Jeff told me, he said, but I remember he cut things off with me because he said he met somebody else there that he really liked. That would have been me.
That's why they go to like it.
No, that's not.
Y'all have been going dip jackets that bitch.
Yeah.
You gonna take my man? Greg, you want water, ice? You want just water or ice in it?
Just water. I don't want no bottle though.
You want a cup?
No, I mean I thought you had bottled water.
I do.
No, you don't have no.
I got a filter in the refrigerator.
Yeah, that's what I want from there.
She feels me. So nasty. Go on.
So I met him at that party, and he was dressed up like a pharaoh, and he had like the little black ink that went like right here. He had like the head dressing on. He had like his chest was pretty much out, but he had like some little chest thing. He had like a little pharaoh skirt. And he had on some sandals. That thing's body was everything. I said,
I said, did he have a body to go with that?
yes, God. And I said, oh, that thing, no, he fine. So anyway, thanks. So we started talking, we started dating. This time I was living in York Downs. It's a place with the sliding front door. So I was living there, And he would come over, and this is when Jill Scott's first album came out.
Mm-hmm.
He loves me. And he would come in. I had a car too, but he would drive I remember I went horseback riding with him. He took me horseback riding. Yeah, like we did stuff, right? Like it was just different being with him. And so I was like, and he's a Taurus. His birthday is the day before mine. So long story short, I remember I had gotten a job, I think at IBM. Yeah, I think I was working at IBM. And I think I either started making the same amount of money as him. And remember, he's 5 or 6 years older. I remember making the same amount of money as him, or either I made a little bit more. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the same. And I remember feeling, and I'm not saying that my feelings were valid, but I feel like he kind of felt the way about that because I'm younger, right? He's like, well, that was one thing. And then another time, because I was so comfortable, I was like out. I was really exploring myself. I had been in the closet for all my life. And now here I am, 25. I came out at 22, and now here it is. I'm 3 years later. I'm really
Learning
myself. And what happened was, I'll never forget, I invited him to lunch. And this is when I was hanging out with top with Marion.
Mm-hmm.
I had this older friend, just a friend. If I was 25, he was like 37.
He's 107.
And so, long story short, I invited the guy that I was dating. To meet us for lunch. This one, they had Knicks down at 5 points.
Yeah.
And they were so feminine.
Yeah.
And I remember him saying to me, "Is this how all your friends are?"
That's what I'm about.
It started to clash. He's like, "Is this how all your friends?"
I was about to ask you, how did he feel about being around effeminate people when he's at a gay party and not
Right.
Could you imagine if he met Greg?
Ooh.
He never met Greg?
I didn't know Greg then.
Okay.
I didn't know Greg then. I'm about to show y'all a picture of how I used to wear my hair at the time because a friend of mine from college just sent me a picture. I used to have, my hair was similar to this, and I had twists. She sent it to me the other day. So this is me. This is me in like 2001. Look. That was at a homecoming.
Oh, that was his.
Yeah. I had broken them open. I used to get it twisted and I broke them open. So, huh?
What is in your hair?
No, this girl named Farrah. She was a friend of mine from Hampton.
Yeah. I remember Farrah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember her.
Because then she used to twist. She used to twist King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met Farrah.
So I remember when I met him, my hair was twisted. I hadn't broken them open yet. And I remember him saying, he said, "Is this normally how you wear your hair? You don't really do like nothing else or like color?" Like he was really like trying to make sure I wasn't some flaming ass faggy.
Right.
Like he was asking me all these questions.
And I'm listening to this. I'm like,
It's really a word for it. It's a transformer. He was one of those transformers.
He ain't want no transformers.
Transformers.
So he says to me, I'll never forget when Valentine's Day rolled around. I remember he said, "Well, you think we can go to dinner either like the day before Valentine's Day or the day after?"
because you don't want to be out.
He said, "Because I don't want people." He said, "Because I don't want people to think that we're on a date." I said, "Well, we would be on a date. We would be on a
He
date."
didn't want that heat, honey.
How did that change throughout the relationship?
Well, we only dated for 6 months. Because listen, you weren't dragging me back in the closet. That's what you were.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But I remember his mom being really important to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, look, but of course your mom is important to you. What I'm trying to say is
Her opinion.
Her opinion.
I remember he was concerned about her opinion and not wanting her to know. Because one of the conversations that came up was, I remember my mother said one day, as long as none of my kids come and be gay, because if they're gonna be gay, they may as well not even come home. And I remember saying to him during that time, it's funny how I remember all of this stuff. But I remember saying to him during that time, I said, I believe she secretly knows
that you're gay.
She's just sending a dog whistle
to you
so that you never come and talk.
No.
So anyway, we only dated for like 6 months and then that was it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then what happened was we've always stayed in touch. Like I said, my birthday is the day.
You have a picture of him? I just look at people like that. And I'm not saying everybody's journey is their own.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I never judge people. Like Greg's journey is not my journey, but I respect it because his battles were not my battles.
Mm-hmm.
However, he's comfortable with who he is. And that's the thing, you love yourself.
Yeah.
I always look at DL men as like, baby, you don't know who you are, but then you want people to conform to your actions to make you feel comfortable when you're in their space. But when they're out of your comfort zone, shoot, get away from me. But I'll see you tonight in the dark. No, bitch. No, you're not doing that.
I feel you.
So fast forward, we broke up, but we always pretty much kind of. There were years that we didn't stay in touch, but it was always some level of 6 degree of separation, right? Because years later, he was working with a friend of mine that I used to work out with.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of knew like little things, you know. So I was in touch, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I dated the guy from the Bahamas.
Oh, I mean,
Okay.
Right. When I dated him.
I would think that would be the circle back.
I like him.
He's one of my favorites.
I like him.
But that, I always felt like that would be the circle back.
He was a pleasant surprise. I like him. I didn't, because I didn't like him.
My mother loved him.
Yeah.
So,
Let me, before you move on, is he still in the closet today?
no. So when me and the one from the Bahamas started dating, seeing each other, he knew the ex because they had mutual friends.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's a small village.
it's a small baby. The gay community is given 1 degree of separation. Not 6, 1. And so I always kind of knew like little things. And so we weren't really in touch. And then he ended up coming out to his mom and he called me.
Oh, to the mother.
Years later, he ended up calling me and was like, I told my mom. And so we ended up having a conversation. So again, it kind of goes back to these things that I was reading here. That was really special, I guess, for him to call me and tell me that. Because that was a part of his life that I shared with him.
Share the moment with
You know what I'm saying? Because like, here I was, this person that he dated that was out. Because I don't know if he had ever dated anybody that was as out
And
as
then
me.
you were younger, so whether you know it or not, you were teaching him
I was, yeah.
how to love himself.
It goes back to what I said earlier. A relationship, it goes back to what I said earlier. A relationship is the place that we go to learn and grow.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so even though our relationship didn't last longer than 6 months, it served its purpose.
It's purpose, right.
And so that's what I try to teach myself and remind myself as I'm saying even now about future relationships. You know, even though I have some reticence about it, but they're all designed to grow you. And if you just go into them and just be open and available to whatever the lesson is supposed to be. So anyway, so he called me and was like, yeah, we can. So then from that point is probably when he would reach out for my birthday. So he reached out for when my mom passed.
Okay.
I don't know how he knew. Well, I do know how he knew. I think
Y'all have mutual friends somewhere in the circle.
Social media.
Social media. He watches PhagTawlk.
Right.
He watches PhagTawk. And so, and I didn't know this because he would message me like, oh my God, you were so funny. And then like, he said to me one time, because he has always been proud of what I'm doing. Like he was like, even when he came and brought the cake the other week. That's who brought the cake. That's who brought the cake.
I don't know.
So he bakes cakes. And I don't know if he was baking cakes when we were together. But somebody said, child, he on this live right now. Shut up. So anyway, so when my mom passed, because again, he watches PhagTawk, and I guess he saw a clip or something. But every now and then he'll message me like, he'll tell me about something I said on the show or whatever. But he's always said like, I'm proud of you. And even when he came to bring the cake, that was his first and only time at the house. He brought the cake over. He said, wow, this is a really beautiful house. He said, I'm so proud. He said, wow. He said, and then he said to me, he said, then you know you got to be careful. He said, because you don't want people to be just trying to get close to you because like he really just be like, I'm like, oh yeah, I know, I got it, I feel you.
You tell him you have a village of fight.
Right. So a village of what?
Vipers.
Right. So when my mom passed, he called me. And so, like I said, he called me years ago when he came up to his mom, and then he called me again when my mom passed, and we chatted or whatever. And ironically, his mom just had a TIA, a stroke, one of those little mini strokes, and he reached out to me and told me that she had a stroke, and so he was all nervous, and because even when my mom was staying with me, we were having like these little conversations around our parents aging, and so we would kind of share because he got a brother that lives at home with the mom,
Don't help them out.
but don't help the mom. So he got to go over there all the time to help. So we talked about that. So we were even relating and talking in time, back then when my mom was staying with me. And then when his mom had this stroke last week, he reached out.
Oh, was that recent?
It was last week. It was right before I left to go to New Orleans. So when we talk about like circling back, I'm not saying that I could would necessarily circle back with him, simply because I think our lifestyles are so different.
Okay.
Like he's out of it because he came out of his mom, so she knows and all this other stuff. But I think our lifestyles are too different.
Okay.
I just like the part that you taught him how to love himself without really, by just being you.
Yeah.
You taught him how important it is to know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's part of the gay experience, though.
It is.
Yeah.
I think it's just part of it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad he's out the closet, but because I think people are never happy when they're living these double and triple lives.
Yeah.
They're never really happy.
Okay, remember I used to say that this lifestyle is a character builder.
Yes, you did.
It is a
Yeah,
gift.
yeah. Like that very girl.
And and what I would attach to that is it's either gonna make you or break you.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you, like, from the time that I moved to Atlanta in 1998, and of course I moved away and came back, but when I first moved here in 98, it was a different place.
Oh my God.
And
Atlanta was a place.
It was.
Milk and honey.
But I'm so grateful
That's
that
amazing. Dude.
I was 22 years old.
Yeah.
I had already lived away from home before.
In college.
I had lived away from home in college. I had been to France as an exchange student. It's different, I think, moving here as a gay person and living in a predominantly gay city. Somebody said, "Wow, I was 8." Get out my comments, talking. Y'all trying to make me feel old.
You was 8 when you child. He wasn't born when I was the child.
Good night. But when you move to this town as a young gay person, like let's just say I came here for college. I went to school in Virginia, but let's say I came here at 18. I can't tell you how many Morehouse men I know who didn't finish.
Wow,
I know one person, and he had to leave to go back to Chicago to finish.
I know more who did not finish than I do who finished.
Yeah.
Like they came here and they got lost in gay life.
Yeah, I agree.
And this city, the community could be a place where you could get lost.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have direction, or if you've never been home, or away from home. And, how many people do we know who came here, got strung out on drugs?
Yes. Sex parties and all that.
Got put up in sex parties, all this. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they just lost themselves.
What happened?
I don't know. I know.
Ended up homeless.
Oh, yeah. I know a couple girls.
Ended up homeless. Like all those things. So I'm so grateful that I came here at 22 and I had somewhat of a head on my shoulder at that time, and I didn't get lost. I was like when I talked to you all just a minute ago about staging my first play and all that. I was 26. Most of the gays were at the club. Bitch, I was somewhere staging a play. I was in rehearsal.
That's true.
I was in rehearsal, bitch. Now, trust, believe it, no, I made it to the club too. But I always had my priorities straight. Yeah. And I've always been a closed force.
You started to build your village then too.
Yeah.
That Lee, Greg.
Yeah, like I know a lot of the same friends. I'm still friends with a lot of the same people. I've always been a closed force, but I never took like my bill money to go to the club or to go buy club clothes to go to the club. I wasn't playing those games. But I know a lot of people who did shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no.
I was like you. I was green because I was 24.
Yeah.
And these children had lingo here that I'd never heard of. The child said the child hangs wallpaper for living. I said, oh, he's an interior designer. And they just holler. They said, no, honey, he writes bad check.
Oh, wow. I'm trying to get to it.
I didn't know what that meant, so.
Right.
Honey, back in my day, I knew some stuff, girls. They'll steal your soul, bitch.
Bitch, Randy used to say, bitch, some of these girls, I would be nervous being in the same room.
No, with them.
Yeah. It was that treacherous?
He said, bitch, he said
to a million apartments and homes, bitch, and I stood at the door. Oh, shit. Oh, what the? Elliott, oh my God.
Randy, it's a chair, honey. Sit down.
Get your ass down. I'm kidding about that chair. He done broke this lady's chair.
How old are you?
Yeah, this is a vintage place. You took the words out of my mouth. You took the words out of my mouth.
Please forgive me.
Behind you, that one is broke because I broke it.
Oh, okay.
Child, don't worry about the
Okay.
chair because this is going to be changed eventually. That is
Yeah, he wanted to be low.
Oh, okay.
and those are going to go away.
Okay.
Child, tell that child, I don't care nothing about it.
Okay.
Not replaced.
Child, she probably got more chairs than they had.
Come on, this is not the general story. Like,
She probably got more chairs than they had.
right.
You just be careful.
Bro, see, come on, friend.
Careful on that.
That's back in the day, that girl.
Oh, he said you used to say I'd be nervous sitting in the same room with some of them girls because they were thieves.
And then you
They
was
was
really got
scared.
about the girls.
And you
didn't really
I remember one time I had to get together. This is how trusting I am with people around me. So like I remember this is when people used to write checks, like not write bad checks, but I mean like I had a checkbook.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to have my checkbook like sitting in my kitchen on the counter. And I remember one time I had my check. He said, "Bitch, if you don't put these motherfucking checks up," he came because I was having some people over. He said, "Bitch,"
This is out.
he said, "Bitch, they will go to
They will
the,
steal.
they'll go. No, they won't steal all of the checks, bitch.
They'll steal the last
They'll go in the middle of the checkbook, bitch, and take a check
All
out
it
the
takes is
middle,
one.
so you don't know that it's
All
gone."
it takes is one. That all they need is that account information. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing about that. That's wild.
Yeah, I knew some girls back then.
Are they still around?
Some of them did.
Some are majority of them actually, but
So they just stealing checks to keep their living going? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
I knew kids.
Thousands of dollars. Every
Child,
thousands.
and this is why a lot of these stores change their return policy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially when it's over a certain amount when you're trying to return stuff. They're like, "Oh, we'll have to mail you a check." Because they're waiting to make sure your
Well,
check.
that's what they saying. Wendy, the African lady on Potomac House, her and her husband filed a fake insurance claims. And they said the stuff was still, and they took it back and got a refund. That's how they caught them. Who does that?
Well, them girls that was in LA. When I moved to LA, I told y'all this story. But remember when I lived in LA, I had some friends out there that they were stunting. They were doing insurance.
Bro, yeah,
They
were
were doing
playing.
Affleck.
Yeah.
And you know how Affleck works.
Uh-huh.
So like, let's just say you're out. It's like a
It's a secondary.
it's a secondary income. So like if you're out of work,
Insurance.
it's a secondary insurance. So let's just say you don't have no sick pay or you don't have no time off with pay. Some people will have Affleck, and so like if you have to take off for medical leave or something, you'll still get paid from them. Honey, I had a queen that I knew out there that worked at a doctor's office. She stole the doctor's stamper, his signature stamper, in some of the forms to give the girls off. So let's just say Randy has Affleck, and he's still going to work every day.
Right.
But he didn't pay the girl $75 or $100 or whatever for him to write up a form for him. He takes the form, turns it into Affleck. Mind you, he's still going to work, getting his check every week or every 2 weeks. But then Affleck send him a check too because they think he home. Them kids would do it when it was around the holidays. They needed a little extra Christmas money.
Okay.
That's when the credit card industry went to having the what's the thing we have on there now with the verification?
Yeah.
That's when that shit started to go to that.
And that's why, again, what I was going to say was, you know how like telechecks back in the day, you would run the check through the thing.
Yeah.
That thing back then, it couldn't tell if you had money in
It
the
just
account.
validated you had an account.
That's right.
That's it.
Now they know if you got money in it. This ain't no money in it.
Current balance.
Correct. And then also the other thing about when you like stores like Bed Bath and Beyond, all because they were notorious for buying shit from them. Because they were going in and buy those bed in the bags and all that shit that be $300-$400. They would buy off the store.
Didn't take it back.
Let's say they go to the one at Buckhead Loop. They go in there and spend a bunch of checks, bunch of money in there. Then they drive to the one in Marlboro
Right.
and return it.
In return.
And they would return it for cash.
It's a check.
Because it's a check. But see, during that time, let's just say you wrote the check for $600 and some dollars. You go return it at another store. They would give you cash.
Yeah.
But then later, they changed their policy. The check would bounce. They changed their policy. If you write a check over, let's say $400, we got to mail you a check. So they want to verify that the check that you wrote them is going to clear.
Right. Yeah.
And so then they'll mail you a check for your refund.
It's too much creativity.
Isn't that crazy?
Fucking job.
Right. And they would spend the whole day. Like them girls got so good. They burned their bridges here in Atlanta. They started going up to Tennessee,
And Alabama.
Mississippi, surrounding states.
That's what that child meant when he said she hangs wallpaper, because we walk every Sunday she came to church in a different car. Then she always had on name brand clothes. And I'm like, how? You know, he has a good living. He writes, he say hangs wallpaper. I said, that's a lot for just doing, remodeling. The girl was writing checks.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
And you're right. They made it a lifestyle. Because I had a Judy that just did it over 20-something years.
Yeah.
Over 20-something years.
I'm telling you, that was with
nice
these
little Range Rover.
they would have the car, they'd be driving Mercedes and shit.
I can't, because I don't
And
know
then girls be studying, have their nose up, acting like that's their real money.
And see, the way that they would pay their car payment is they would have went and wrote bad checks for all of that merchandise. They return it, and then they would get the cash, and they would buy money orders to pay their rent.
Right.
Okay.
That's how they would do it.
Right.
I'm telling you, it was child.
Man, they should do that for summer.
They sure did. That's too much energy, honey. I don't have the energy for that. Because y'all was looking over your shoulder, girl. Police come down, lights. Is they coming for me? I can't. I'd be nervous as a polecat. I can't do that.
As a what?
A polecat.
I don't know about that pole.
I don't know what none of that.
None of that means.
I can't get Clive's fucking push.
I'm a pole guy. Got your pole guy. All right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so that's why they started changing
Yeah.
policies for credit cards, all that kind of stuff. Because
Yeah.
the kids were vicious.
Remember, Craig, what was the place they won that I swear to God they won, took them out of business. There's something left was in the name. They won a
merry-go-round,
Oak Tree, Express Men. They were
Wild
Fair.
Yeah, that's what was happening. They wore them hoes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they wore.
Did y'all remember Ativo? It was kind of like merry-go-round, them other stuff. We had them now,
I don't remember.
but it was a mess.
Them some record spags, son.
Mhm. But then they started graduating to insurance stuff.
Yeah, sure.
But see, insurance, bitch, that'll put you in jail for a while.
Yeah, because you talking about
that insurance.
Petty shit. Now you're in felony territory.
Yeah.
You're facing federal charges for
Right.
doing certain things.
Mm-hmm.
How do people just live doing that instead of just getting a job? But everybody has their own story. That's just not me.
easy money. It was,
And then it becomes addictive.
It does become addictive because now you're trying to maintain the lifestyle.
Yeah. And so
that was the nicest shit I've ever seen in my life to this day. That girls are very lavish. Very.
They be having to fly. They giving them how much they paid for sneakers and shoes.
Oh yeah,
because they want their
sunglasses. It wasn't their money. Apartments would be laying.
They went to balls and
oh yeah,
it definitely had a lifestyle for certain.
Lord have mercy. It's time for you to get off that line.
Listen, guys and girls, we've been on here for 3.5 hours.
That's a while.
Yes. I hope you enjoyed this conversation today, and I will talk to you soon.
See you later.
Bye.